the podcast.
Hey, hey, hey. Got free sounds for Halloween. Hey, hey, hey.
Sound Oracle is live.
Oh, let me get my phone. Need that.
I needs that. What up?
What's poppin'? Wagwan, my youths.
Let's get some noise in this joint. What's happening, everybody? What is the deal? It's November 1st. I have no idea what episode this is, but that's alright. Get the crowd back.
It's the first of the month. Wait. It's the first
Hold on. It's November 1st, man. We are up in here. What's happening to you? What's happening with you? What's going on? We're here trying to liven up.
Man.
We both sleepy time tea.
Chamomile.
But I think that Young Chambers intro might get us a little pumped up.
Chamomile boys in the building today. Hey.
You are now watching UnQuantized podcast. Tune in on Instagram or YouTube to Building the Producer Community. Live on Fridays, 4 p.m. Eastern.
What's good,
That's right.
ladies and gentlemen? Oh, man.
Gents and ladies.
All right, listen, by show of hearts, who has gotten the Halloween kit already?
Hey.
Man, who got it? It's our fourth. In case you missed it, you don't know what we're talking about. If you've been under a rock all week, yesterday we released Halloween AF4, our fourth year of doing the free Halloween kit.
And boy,
Boy, my arms tired.
man.
Boy, are my thumbs tired. Yeah, we had a little hiccup in the beginning, but you know.
I'd say both of us have been going through, I don't want to say a shitty week. It's been pretty shitty.
It's been a trying week.
Very trying. And then yesterday was no different, dropping Halloween.
Oh yeah, yep. Y'all, a lot of y'all saw what we were going through, but
Website crashed a little bit.
yeah, we working it out. We getting our click funnels on. You know, we integrating that as a lot of y'all saw. That's all right, man. Sometimes on the road to be great, you're gonna stumble a little bit, but that's all we're doing, man. We're just trying to maximize. You know, get out here in the world, be great. It involves bringing on, a few different tools, a few different tactics along the way. And hey, you're gonna fall down a couple times, but
We fall down.
there you go.
And then we reboot.
What up, man?
Let's see. Thanks for the free pack. Hey, no problem, my G. Please cook up some fire stuff. Tag us in there.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Young Justified Music. What's going on, brother?
One of the photos was blank. Okay.
You guys are on YouTube also? Yes, sir.
Yep, we're on YouTube right now. Also, if you don't have the free pack, feel free to hit the link in my bio. Or it's in your bio too.
Mhm.
Or hit the link in Young Trizzle's bio, and boom, get you a pack. Do it.
It's also the Day of the Dead. Please excuse my Spanish, anybody. Dia de los
Muerte.
Muerte?
Muerte.
Muerte. I'm glad you said it before me because I was going to say it completely different.
Speaking of Spanish, Bill Bordios Hitmakers is in the building. Yeah, okay, I went there. Bill Bordios Hitmakers.
I used to have this job, and it was so terrible. It was one of them like trash jobs, where I had to like sell stuff in parking lots.
Yeah.
It was one of them like a lamp or something. It was like a horrible job. I only worked there for 2
You
months.
selling lamps in parking lots?
It would just be random, like as seen on TV stuff, and you just walk around and try to sell it.
Oh wow.
It was different times back then. And this girl, I'll never forget, her name was Sarah. She was like, yeah, she used to get all the people. She was like, I speak a little Spanglish, mix a little Spanish with English, and you call it a little Spanglish. And they loved it, bro. They would always buy from her because she said that shit. And I was like, the fuck is this?
Did you try to put that in your bag too?
Yeah, it didn't work.
Y'all speak a little Spanglish? You know what I'm saying?
It worked a lot better for her than it did for me.
You should have told them you spoke Slanglish.
Ooh. That's somebody's album.
Yeah,
That's
Slanglish?
2 Chainz new album?
Slanglish. That's a hard album.
True.
That should have been an E40 album, actually.
Ooh. I'm over here speaking the Slanglish.
Yeah, hold on. What Wenzo talking about? Link in the production. Email. Come on, Slim.
2 months left in 2019. 2020 grind should be already put in place. Yeah, we definitely gotta talk about that.
Oh yeah. We gotta do that.
Me too. Too many tests, bruh.
Yeah. All right. Oh, first of all, man, you want to get the sad stuff out of the way?
Oh man, hold on. Please,
Yeah, where's
hold
the-
on, hold on.
hit the
Please,
right one.
hold on. Give me some time. I ain't been on the sound effects. Damn.
There
There
we
we
go.
go.
All right. Man, in case you haven't heard, man, John Witherspoon, aka Pops Bang Bang Bang, has passed away. So, man, R.I.P. to John
Man.
Witherspoon, man. Super funny. Man, you talk about somebody that made their mark,
Oh man,
though.
man,
Bruh.
super fire, bro.
Nobody's ever gonna forget John Witherspoon. Come on, man, the Mushroom Belt.
What's that sound that go through the night? Yeah, he's like everybody's dad. Like everybody has like an uncle that's like that.
Yep.
A dad that's like that. You know what I mean? So it's like you can relate to him. And then I feel like he wasn't even a character. Like every time he
It was him.
yeah, he just showed up and was like, yeah, I'm just gonna be me today.
You know what I like? I like the money.
Yeah, that one hurt. It's only a few like people that's famous dying that really hurt. Like the Nipsey one hurt.
Yeah.
The Uncle Phil one hurt.
Yeah.
And then John Witherspoon. That one is like they all just kind of like, damn, bro. Like
Yeah, they were all like revered
yeah.
people. Everybody loved them. If you play like a father, an uncle, or something like that, people gonna love you.
Did the dude from Good Times? He didn't hit. It didn't slap like that, did it? Or is he still alive?
He's still alive.
Oh,
I thought, yeah, he's.
never mind.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Shout out to John Amos, damn, James.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I think he might be in the new Coming to America.
Never.
I think.
Oh, slap.
You know McDowell gotta be up there.
Oh, yeah, that's true. When do I got that fixed again? It's been one of them weeks, man.
Yeah, buddy.
Just one of them weeks.
Yeah, boy.
I'm super late. What made Trizza jump on FL? Oh, that's a good question.
Ooh. Yeah, let's hear about it. Let's hear about what made him a traitor. I'm down for trader talk. Let's go.
I'm not Edward Snowden. You know what it is? One, I feel like I was so comfortable with Ableton that I would kind of just go into a routine. It's like I would load up the same stuff, and I wanted to kind of switch it up. So that's kind of what made me start going back. I started on Fruity Loops, so that's what it was like. All right, I'm gonna go back to that, see how it works, and then I really like the drum programming, making melodies and stuff. Ableton is and samples to me. Ableton is way better, but drums and the knock and the fill of Fruity Loops is crazy.
Damn, he kind of did that. He's been media trained.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That's a good answer. You kind of
Yeah.
killed that answer. All right.
I mean, I'm still Ableton gang. I still love Ableton. I still do a lot of like sound design in Ableton.
Yeah.
But if I'm just cooking up, especially with trap beats, it's so easy, man. It's so like, you know.
The FL.
Yeah, FL just makes it. It's more like a video game than it is to me making beats, and I think that's why so many people gravitate to it because they made it. You know the story with FL is like the dude that made it was making it for something completely. It's supposed to be like a porn music generator.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like, and I feel like when people that's not true like musicians, they're not overthinking it. He didn't come from it from an engineer's perspective. It comes from like a
Necessity.
this is how I would do stuff kind of thing, which
Right.
I think makes it way easier than like you look at Studio like 114, whatever, what is it? Studio 14?
Studio 14?
Yeah,
Studio
yeah.
54?
Yeah, one of them joints. They just they look nice and they're polished, but it looks like a engineer designed it, and then they went back and made it functional.
Yeah, I can't be mad at FL, man. FL is dope. I wonder if the first FL had like a money shot function or something on that joint.
The sound bank just got BigBros.com in there. Let's see. Yo, Sound Oracle and Trizzle, what's up, brothers? What up, squad? Yo, shout out to High Mind.
High Mind, what's up?
Running the show. Always good people.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Man, so I don't know. I guess you saw because you put me onto it. It's been a real fighty
Oh yeah, it's been a lot of drama going on this week.
type of weekend, man. So wait, who was fighting? And we're gonna get into some music too, but who was fighting?
Bad Baby and Wo Vicky.
Okay, let's start and maybe even stop right there.
Hey, people might not agree. I'm a Bad Baby fan, dog. She got
I
some
am
slaps,
too.
dog. I ain't gonna front. She got some dope records.
Yo, I'm not mad at her. However, I'm mad at that fight.
Yeah, I ain't wanna see that.
I think I said that fight probably looked like the floor at a local Ross department store. Just trash all over the ground. Yeah.
Someone said that fight ain't had no seasoning.
Bland.
Heavy.
Yo, What are they fighting about?
I think it's been going on for a while. I think it's one of them things of just you ever see that Spider-Man meme and it's like they're pointing at each other?
Yeah.
It's very similar to that.
Is this because they're so much alike
Yeah, it's
that
very
they
much.
have to?
It's like Joel Embiid and Karl Anthony Towns. They're so much alike that they both shoot threes, both big guys. You know what I mean? Center. You gotta fight them.
Who lost? Besides us.
Uh, actually Bad Baby. I think she got a little stompy stomp. A little stompy stomp. Bill's character, man. It's okay. Ain't no wrong with a little stompy stomp.
That's all right, man. You know,
She get back in there and train a little bit more.
yeah, okay, yeah, that's not good. Oh, I know what I want to get into, but I'm gonna wait. Wait, getting our WWE news out the way. Who else fought?
Oh well, Joel Embiid and Karl. It's not music related, but that was a great fight. I was watching the
I
game.
still
I was
didn't
like,
see
yo.
I still didn't see it.
The best part is Ben Simmons is like has Karl Anthony Towns like everybody's trying to break it up, and Ben Simmons on there got him in a sleeper hole like this, and he's like tapping out. And this is like live TV. I'm like, yeah, this is amazing, bro.
He was tapping.
Right, he tapped.
I don't think I'm tapping on live TV.
No, he had
I'm
him.
gonna I'm gonna take a nap.
He put him in the crossface crippler on NBC, TNT, whatever it was on, crossface crippler.
Damn, bro.
I was impressed. I'm not even gonna lie.
Damn, bro. I wouldn't have went home after that. I just went to a bar or something.
It was so good, and then what made it even great is one of the dudes, his mom and dad was in the stands, and so they were like flipping off the dude that he got to fighting with when he got it. It's great, dog. It's good TV. I ain't gonna front.
I gotta see that. I
Russ the gangster.
What's up with Russ, man?
Russ is kind of a gangster, man.
He just out here pulling up on everybody.
Yeah, Russ kind of gangster, man. I'm not mad at it, man.
So, all right, he fought Guap.
Oh, the homie though. He can't fight the homie, man.
Yeah,
Shout out to Guap Dad.
Yeah, Guap Dad.
Yeah, I forgot about that. That's the homie though.
I ain't gonna lie, for somebody that just got in the fight, supposedly got beat up, he was definitely on camera.
Oh yeah.
Talking like this, being very smooth about
Yeah,
it.
Guap Dad's a very he's a funny that's like his thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So even post fight, he was still very, very Guap Dad.
I ain't gonna lie, him. I'm not gonna shit on hip hop right now.
It's a weird spot.
Yeah, we in some troubling times. Like, you get beat up, and then you immediately get on camera and yeah, and then you tried to fight me over here, and then I ducked over here. Like, yo, what happened to the music?
We need Pops. That scene on Friday with Pops. He's like, put down the gun, son. What about these?
Back in my day, all you needed was one of these.
Whatever happened to talking on the track?
Right. Yeah,
that is true. What happened to disc records? I feel like disc records went out the window.
People just start fighting or going live with each other.
Yeah. The live. I ain't gonna front. I love a good live argument. Like Soulja Boy when he would just call people up and just be arguing on the live and that was great. Yeah.
Who's accepting that call though? Why would you accept that call?
Yeah, that's true.
Mike,
that's very true.
I don't call. I'm gonna be in your chat. Man, don't call me.
Let's see. John Witherspoon said in interviews he never followed the script. To me, that's the best actors when they just kind of do their own thing.
I think that's kind of like a good circle because he would get cast to play characters. I think he was such a character himself. They would be like, we need a character like you in the movie. Mm-hmm. Therefore, he wouldn't have to really follow a script because the more he was himself, the better he made the part that they wanted him to play.
Yo, Set tripping up in here. I gotta watch the Wayans Brothers, dog. I'm gonna watch nothing but the Wayans Brothers this weekend just because.
I started binge watching Boondocks yesterday. I never really watched a lot of Boondocks, so now's a perfect time.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
How many seasons did it have?
Had a good little run, and I think they just came back, right?
That's right, they did.
Yeah, they just came back.
I'm for it.
FL on Mac is still a little buggy, but I'm still on High Sierra though. No, it's still buggy. Dog, I be trying to open a session, and it'll take 2 minutes.
Damn.
It just kind of sits there. But other than that, saving and exporting be kind of weird. But other than that, I haven't really had issues.
Sitting there looking at the fruit on the screen.
Yeah.
By the way, what fruit is that?
I don't know. It's like they were watching. They were watching Crash Bandicoot. And it's like, ooh, that's it.
They was looking at the logo for Chili's too. I'm like, we shorten that a little bit and we good. Yo, speaking of fruits and peppers and vegetables and all that, can't really use those on social media like that anymore.
Oh yeah, they changed all the emojis.
Yeah, you can't use sexual fruits anymore. See what y'all did?
Y'all nasties.
Too many eggplants and peaches. Y'all don't mess it up for
What I'm
everybody.
gonna do when I want to tell somebody to buy some actual peaches from Whole Foods?
Now you gotta type the word.
I gotta type the word peaches. I can't just put the emoji.
I'm just put the not symbol and put like an apple.
Smart.
Please pick up some not apples or not bananas, please.
Let's see. Ninth one to start on FL. Man, a lot of dope people started on.
Yeah, Ninth Wonder made it. So boom bap people was like, hey, we could do this too.
I feel like he was one of the first people where people start respecting. Because Fruity Loops, I'm telling you, back in the day, it was like a joke. Like people used to clown. If you use Fruity Loops, it's like, oh, you're not a real producer.
Yep.
I remember being in the studio, and one of my mentors who was teaching me like production at the time, he used Pro Tools to make beats. And I got a new computer. I saved up all my money, got a new computer. And he's like, you about to get on Pro Tools? And I went to Fruity Loops, and they were like trashing me, dog. They were trashing me. No, they were trying to like, nah, bro, you can't do that. You got to get a real dog. You got to get. But I'm just like, bro, like, all my homies use this, so I'm gonna use this.
You know what the problem with Fruity Loops was? It came out number one in a time where you could still find terrible beats, because that's hard to find now.
Yeah.
And it was so cheap and easily passed around that people that had no business making beats would get it and try to make beats that were terrible, and it became known as like, because when you pulled out Fruity Loops, they're like, oh yeah, my little cousin got Fruity Loops and he sucks.
You know how like the bootleg copy used to show you who the original owner was?
Yeah.
Dude named Tristan Patrick Wiggins on my old bootleg copy. I remember the name because that joint used to pop up every time.
Oh, he coming for you.
Shout out to Tristan, man. You helped me get through a good time in my life.
Tristan coming for you, bro.
Hey, I'm legit now. I'm legit now.
He about to put you in the Ben Simmons, bro. Wait till Tristan come up on you. He gonna pull up on you. Tristan gonna be like, hey!
Nah, son.
He gonna pull up on you, son.
Yeah, but shout out to FL, man. Doing their thing.
Yeah, that's a fact. By the way, man, yeah, no more FL emojis. So yeah.
Dang. Ladies fighting for clothes at Ross.
Yo, I'm telling you, man. Why is Ross the only store like that?
Oh yeah, very.
There's no other store where people go in and look at clothes like, no, I'm not gonna buy this, and just throw it over their shoulder. No other store in the world can treat like that. People treat clothes in Ross like you treat peanut shells at Five Guys. Just like that. Still don't go.
Big Low says, new Halloween kit is spooky, y'all. Maybe not as good as the original, but it's fire. Thank you for the backhanded compliment. Appreciate it.
Wait, what? You know what?
I'm gonna wait till I'm gonna go on his Instagram and wait till he do a drawing. I'm like, it's not as good as the other one.
Yeah.
That Dragon Ball Z character, it ain't quite hitting. That Goku ain't hitting like Vegeta.
Doesn't look like you did that one with your right hand.
It ain't quite hitting right.
That was definitely a backwards comment. God,
Come on, man. You talking to sarcasm 1 and 2.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Don't bring them backhanded comments over here. My dog tried it. He tried to hit me with the Ben Simmons. That's all right, man. A lot of people hooking up with it, making some fire.
You fight good for a girl. Damn,
Till he meet Ronda Rousey and get his ass knocked
knocked
out.
That's a fact. She kicked Turtle's ass.
Man, Ben Simmons shouldn't have even hopped in that fight though. He should have got suspended. I'm surprised they ain't even giving no fine.
They let him go.
He did the worst out of everybody in there. He did the most damage in that whole fight.
They respected the move.
Dog, you ever see them voiceovers where people be doing it?
Oh yeah.
They gave him the OD Australian accent. Cause he from Australia. They're like, come on, Mike. Nah, that just had me weak, bro.
Had him tapping out like a wallaby, Mike.
Bro, nothing will beat battle at Auburn Hill with the Piston Pacers. Oh, Malice at the Palace.
That's classic.
Oh yeah,
That's classic.
That was man. I wish I would have watched that on TV.
I don't even watch basketball, and I've seen that a million.
Oh yeah, that's incredible. I'm not gonna front.
Million.
Yeah.
Shout out to Ron Artest.
It changed his life around. Better world peace now.
Bruh. Okay, funny studio story. The day that the guy, when I was at East West Studios, the day that the guy was like, oh, you're like the Oracle. I wasn't going by Sound Oracle at all, but the day he said that, after that, I went in the lounge and I went to sleep. And I think Polo had wanted me for something like an hour later. And somebody tapped me and was like, yo, Polo looking for you. Open my eyes. It's Ron Artest. I was like, This is a dream.
It's a great right hand you got there, sir.
It was definitely wrong on time. So I was like, oh, okay, I guess you're here too.
I can't wait till I get so rich that I change my name to something crazy.
What would you be?
Ooh, I think I'm gonna be like MIDI Signal Esquire the
Ooh.
third. You know, it's gotta be something like fire like that. It's gotta be
Ooh.
mad. You know.
That's fine. I like
Change
that.
my name to Omnisphere Jackson. You know. I can't wait.
I'm changing my name to Host Sync.
MIDI clock.
MIDI clock.
That's when y'all see that, y'all know we made it. That's when y'all know we
That's
super.
right. I'll be your host, Triplet Grid.
And here's my friend, Hi-Hat.
Going hard. My name gonna be 6'8". 6'8" time.
Oh man. Let's see. A lot of people can't rap enough to battle. What would be the equivalent of slap fighting? We took for punches. That is, maybe they gotta out-swag each other though. Like, who could pick the best beat that I'm gonna rap on? They gotta start doing other stuff.
Who could pick the best beat? Now who could rap on it? Who could pick the best beat? Yeah, that'd be dope.
DJ MVP, DM one of us, and we'll figure it out. We'll get you straight. Let's see. Boondocks got like 7 seasons.
Oh yeah. Oh, I'm good all weekend. All weekend, bro.
Trust me, without society, emojis will find a new meaning. I'm sure somebody over there is looking through them joints like, ooh.
Oh yeah. Oh,
something's about to get
that
got.
hand clap emoji. That's about to be the new.
Clap it with the no hands, ma. That's you put the no and then you put the hand. Come on,
There
bro.
you go. Come on. Come on. You leading the revolution.
Hey man. Hey, trendsetter. Trendsetter. Yo, what happened to? We need to bring back mixtapes with the great DJ drops.
Yo, I love that. You know what I love now is when somebody plays a song from back in the day and it still got the DJ drop on it.
Oh yeah.
What? The Who Kid drop or DJ Clue drop?
The worst is when you be DJing and then you play a song and it's got that. You be like, such and such exclusive. I'm like, man, you don't do this shit over here.
I'm the one spinning. It's a big exclusive.
DJ No Clue.
DJ on point. You're like, nah.
Yeah, but the DJ Drama and them, they had the best tags. They had Chromatic. The dramatic drink.
Yep.
They had
Cannon.
The Cannon.
That was
classic, bro.
Amazing.
What was the other? Holiday Season. Bro, I use that like it's mine. You would think that I made that.
You use that in conversation.
I use it like anytime something good happens, I'm like, Holiday Season.
You got me doing it. Yeah.
I encourage all of you, something good happens, just scream on Holiday Season. And it's the holiday season. What other better time?
That is true.
Is it to yell at holiday season?
Damn.
Shout out to DJ Holiday.
Every time you say it, I think of like stuffing and sweet potatoes and shit.
Thanksgiving
season. Let's see what we got in here, man. What we got?
Shout out to Big Los trying to talk trash. Do you make beats, bro? Well, let me not get into this. Anyway,
I got you, bro.
It's not the week, guys. It's not the week.
What you trying to do?
It's not the week, dog.
What we got to do here, man?
It's not the week.
What we got to do?
It's not the week.
Okay.
Man. Don't do that.
You know, I'm always here.
Have y'all heard of track live? I'm being.
Okay, keep it.
Have y'all heard of track live? It's so useful. Yeah, it's actually pretty dope.
Yeah, track live is actually.
I actually.
It's fire, man. It's fire. If you like sampling, like I do, track live is like perfect for you, man. They got stems and shit.
Oh, yeah.
Track live is fire, bro.
Let's see. Y'all gave away them kits and got all them other kits. Y'all some marketing mother. Hey.
You see the vision?
Hey.
See? You see the vision?
Let's see.
You got to change up your tactics. I will say this. To have massive change requires massive change. You know, if that makes any sense. So we had to step out there and do things that we don't normally do and use tools that we don't normally use in order to get to places that we ain't never been before.
And shout out to, man, I feel like we got a bunch of help recently. Like
we did.
Young Legion Beats.
Shout out to Gabe, a.k.a. Legion Beats.
We both got to chop it up with him.
Yes.
Gave us some gems, man. Taught us some stuff. Shout out to him, man.
Yep. He is another. We got a lot of like mentor slash friend, like millionaire mentor friends that really.
Yeah, we got a squad. We got a nice little squad of people who make a lot of moves in this kind of field.
Yeah.
So it's good, especially when you trying to figure something out. One, dog, Me and Oracle, you ever see that meme and it's like Young Thug and I think it's like Lil Durk and they sitting at the computer?
Yeah.
Bro, that's how I felt yesterday. Bro, we was at that computer, dog.
Oh, yo, the other day, like 5 hours, bro.
Oh, dog, we was on Zoom and just, dog, fixing stuff,
All
troubleshooting
day.
all day, bro.
Go back to that screen. All right, where? Okay, it's straight. Bruh.
But it made it a lot easier. It's always easier when you got people to bounce ideas off of.
Yeah.
Especially when they get the vibe.
I ain't gonna lie, and it's entrepreneur shit because we was on the phone all day, about 5 hours, fixing stuff. Still had mad problems the next day. But, I mean, it's growing pains, bro.
I mean, because once we figure it out, it's going to be
super
great.
We're going to be out of here. Yeah. We're going to be really out of here. But, yeah, shout out to Legion Beats, man. Also, shout out to Rich from Anywhere.
Oh, yeah. Shout out to the homies, man.
Yeah, for sure.
I can't wait till they get on the podcast. We've been trying to get them on the podcast. And, you know.
It's been a long time.
Yeah, it's just been a little scheduling conflict, but we're going to get them on there.
Yeah.
I think it'll be dope because they talk a lot about Facebook ads and marketing, but they're songwriters already. You know what I'm saying? They're songwriters. I met them being songwriters and producers, and then they start doing the Facebook marketing and blew up with that.
Right.
So they understand what we're going through and how to, you know, market that. Because a lot of stuff you see isn't meant for. You'll see stuff and it's like they're talking about drop shipping. But when you try to apply it to music, it doesn't really hit the same.
I think people don't understand the great benefit of having somebody that's not only good at something like marketing or something like that, but having people that are good at that and they know your space. And they're in the same space as you. That is amazing. Oh, also, man, shout out to my cousin randomly.
Oh, yeah.
My cousin who is like a marketing genius himself. He has nothing to do with music, but he's like webinar king and all that type of stuff. He's the one that actually hooked us up with Gabe from Legion Beats because they're in the same 89-figure mastermind group. And he just happened to be at a seminar and bumped into him like, hey, man, you should hook up with this dude. And Gabe already knew about us. He was a fan of the podcast already.
He hit us up.
Yep.
I always appreciate people who they don't have to Legion could be doing his own thing. He doesn't have to come and off gate he added value. He came in like, yo, let me help y'all. Can I teach y'all something?
Right.
I was like, bro, please, dog, please.
Yeah, I kept hitting him with, all right, last question. He's like, no, man, go ahead. I'm like, good, because I'm lying.
3 hours later.
Yeah, I'm lying like shit. I'm about to last question you for 2 more hours, bro.
Let's see. Spacehead says, I'm always pushing and sending people your way. Positive vibes always. You know this, man. Yo, shout out to Spacehead. Who gives genuine compliments.
I ain't gonna lie. I was about to say Spacehead, that comment was cool. It wasn't as good as the ones you used to give last year.
It wasn't
but it was cool.
It was cool.
It was alright.
Now, shout out to Spacehead.
I think we're gonna stay on this off.
Oh yeah.
If we go in there.
Young Spice Adams over
here. Spice Adams.
B Crate says, what do you guys think about ClickFunnels? Are we talking about when you say what do you think about ClickFunnels, do you mean as far as the whole platform, as far as marketing beats? Like, what are we talking about?
Yeah, because that's a big question.
Because we talking about ClickFunnels in general, I think it's a great platform. Customer service sucks.
Yeah, they got a little ways to go.
It's kind of buggy, but the overall idea of it is, you know.
Yeah, well, what they managed to accomplish is a feat within itself, but it's still a whole lot.
It's not beginner friendly.
No.
I feel like when it comes to tech stuff, I feel like me and Oracle are advanced. We ain't like the top level, like I can't really code like that. I know a little HTML, a little CSS. Yeah. I can change some colors.
No, we definitely not beginners.
Yeah, but I'm not, you know, we can get through. I can build a website from scratch. You know what I mean? I can get down with the tech stuff. But dog, I'll be in here like, bro, what am I doing, bro?
It's a lot of little nuanced stuff that you're like, oh, you gotta do this, and oh, you can't do that. It's one of the things like if one little thing is off, the whole thing might not work.
Yeah. As we figured out
yesterday, that was yesterday. What? When I tell you the smallest thing was off.
Yeah, it was one thing, and it happened to me twice this week.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So I had an issue because every time I would try to do something, I would get this random error. And I'm like, yo, I'm getting this error. I screen record, I show them. They like, yo, we can't recreate the error. I have no idea what's going on with your account. And so this is like 4 days of I'm down, I can't do what I'm trying to do. And then it's because I was using emojis.
That's what we talking about.
Yeah, so it'd be like stuff like that where you be like, bruh, like,
My man's getting a 500 error for a week because he used emojis.
yeah. Which I'm just like, bruh, who would think to, you know what I mean? Like, it's 2019. Like, emojis are everywhere.
And as a company or at the people that they have doing tech support, they didn't know anything about it.
And it wasn't a peach or an eggplant emoji.
That's even worse.
So it was a
Was
non-sexual.
it cherries?
No, it was a keyboard. I gave him the keyboard. There's nothing sexual about the keyboard emoji.
We'll figure it out. We'll make it bad.
For music and beats, I feel like music beats anything. Honestly, once you understand it,
Yeah.
it works great.
I will say you should probably. It would be best if you had some type of at least marketing. Like you kind of used to marketing. You kind of know a little something, and you may have dealt with a few programs in the past.
Mm-hmm.
If you like, all right, I just started making beats this year, and now I want to market it. Let me jump into ClickFunnels. I think you may have a quite a time on your hand, to be honest with you.
Let's see. What products are good for ClickFunnels? Man,
Anything.
yeah. I would say look into Legion. I like what Legion's doing. I haven't got to check his course yet.
I did. It's
yeah.
pretty far.
Yeah. So when we chopped it up, he explained a bunch of stuff, and it was dope because we already were using ClickFunnels and stuff. So
Yeah.
we already kind of had an understanding. But he gave me some high level stuff. But I feel like if you're new, I would check Legion, and then I would check Russell Brunson. He got a book. I feel like that would teach you a lot. It's really more of the mindset that you gotta have. That's the harder part.
Yeah, the technical aspect, even though we talk about that a lot, that's not really it. It's what you put in it, how you're doing it. It's like learning how to use Instagram technically and how to post is not Instagram.
Right.
It's what you post and the content you put in it that makes you successful or not successful.
That's right.
That's ClickFunnels.
And it's dope, man, because it teaches you. I feel like for me, learning about marketing, like I feel like I was a guy who marketing is something that I kind of had to learn because of my situation. Like long story short is, I started a business and then it did way better than I expected, and so I was kind of in this like,
Right.
I'm running this business kind of situation. I'm just like, all right, what do I do now?
What do I do? Right.
Yeah. So it's like I had to start learning about all this marketing stuff, and ClickFunnels and these books and stuff like that kind of taught me some different things of like how to think about offers and like customers and dealing with different stuff.
Human psychology.
Exactly.
All that.
So yeah, man, study up.
Yeah. And it's one of those things too, like as you branch into different things to make better changes, it widens your range and it makes your comfort zone now up here. You know what I mean? So when you tackle something like you said, you didn't know what to do, and then you found out what to do, and now your comfort zone is here.
Yeah.
And you know, it's
it's about to get spicy.
oh,
Yeah, I thought we were spicy in this podcast. Ooh,
oh no, we about to get spicy.
Oh yeah, now that we know how to, it's about to.
That's one thing we learned from Legion too. He's like, oh
yeah,
y'all got to spice, get to spice it up.
Spice up your life, no Spice Girls.
Hey, no scary. He made a good point though. He's like, y'all have done things that not a lot of people have done, and things that people could only dream of doing. You should talk about that more.
Ooh,
and I happen to agree.
Is Cardiac in the building?
Is he?
Oh man, if Cardiac's in the building, we gotta shout him out, man.
I'll give him an
I don't see him, but I don't see him in here. But if he's in here,
shout out to Cardiac, man, killing, bro.
dope producer, man.
Oh, we talked about him last week. We'll focus on him.
On a run, dog.
Yeah.
Killing, bro.
Yo, killing. And using them sounds, man.
Hey.
I jumped in this live. He was using Reckless Wave last week. Shout out to him.
Let's see. Are there any producers that you ever wanted to create sounds for?
Timberland. Really, that was like number one on my list. That I wanted to, that I haven't. Maybe 40. I talked to Murder a couple times.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe still Murder.
Yeah. I like it, man. Any of these new young cats is, out here popping.
Yeah.
I like what Grizz is doing, Murder,
Yeah.
people who I like their music, bro. It's just collab thing.
Yeah, I like people that's willing to accept some weird shit. and know like immediately get it.
Take the risk.
Yeah, because I've come around a lot of big name producers. I'm like, yo, listen to this, and they're like, I don't even know what to do with that. That's why I've always admired Paulo and Tim. So I hit them with the weirdest stuff, and they be like, yeah, that's it. I'm like, oh man,
Tim will take that. That's what I love about Tim, and I think that's what everybody loves. Tim will take that risk. Tim will, even from the beginning, making beats out of crickets and like who was doing stuff like that? You know what I mean? It was so like risky to do something like that. You know what I mean? So
I hit Tim with a whole animal pack one time. I'm like, here's the whole zoo.
My dog went to the Atlanta Zoo.
Yeah, he was like, this is dope.
Let's see. As a piano lover, there's a lot sexy about the piano emoji.
See, there you go.
It's about to get banned.
Mm-hmm.
Don't keep saying that. They're gonna ban that one.
Oh, a lot of interracial hominids on them keys.
We'll see. IDK Jr. What's poppin', bro?
What up, bro?
Let's see. They create sounds for all of us now. Facts.
Yep. That's the whole idea. You gotta know it.
So when you gonna do a tutorial on making drums melody loops unfiltered?
Probably never. I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. When have you ever seen me do a tutorial on anything?
Yeah.
I am and this is just having a realistic moment, and no pun intended, because his name is about to come up. But you gotta know things that are in your wheelhouse, things that you're willing to do, and things that you should not be doing. I don't think I have the personality or the stick-with-itness to do tutorials. But people did want tutorials from me. Enter Realistic Productions. He had a great personality. He also has a wealth of knowledge, and he's on it. He does it a lot. And that's why you've been getting tutorials from SoundOracle.net nonstop for almost 2 years. If it was up to me, you would have got 2 tutorials about a year ago, and that would have been it. So, just some things sound like a great idea, but that doesn't mean that you should be doing everything. And also, when it comes to things like that, if there's a demand for it, you could also satisfy and have a win-win situation to where you can outsource, and now you're also empowering and shedding light on somebody else who's probably better, because I'm pretty sure he's better than me at doing tutorials. So now more people got to know who he was. I feel the need of people wanting tutorials, and at the same time, I did not have to put my face on the screen and give you a horrible tutorial.
Passport, I don't know. He said they're old school. They don't give up any sauce. Untrue.
That's very untrue.
As someone who, we put out tutorials and stuff all the time.
That's
we
what
don't want to do
about.
one thing.
Listen, if I know 100 things and I tell you 99, if you choose to harp on the one thing that I'm not talking about, that says more about you than me. I mean, all we do is sit here and answer questions, get
past 3 years.
That's all we do. You know what I'm saying? Hey, matter of fact, if you got some type of just some type of benefit from the stuff that we've been talking about, and you think that we really give a lot of gems, spam those hearts. I just want to see them. Yeah, matter of fact, when we started, remember when we started?
Oh, when we started, we said
all we got was mails and letters from big name producers and
like, what y'all doing?
Y'all telling too much. It's
what
too
y'all
much
doing?
Game and all that's like everybody's like, yo, all y'all do is sit there and answer questions and give up game and all that stuff. So to you, sir, I say, liar.
Liar, pants on fire.
Yeah, and these hearts right here tell them the truth.
Maybe you just ain't listening, cuz.
Yeah, that's a fact. All we do is give it up.
Fact. Oh, them hearts going off too.
Yeah,
you by yourself, dog.
Yeah.
You ain't on the mailing list, cuz. I don't know what's going on with you.
You definitely ain't on the mailing list.
You gotta catch up, man.
Hey, get on the mailing list, bro. You a lonely island at this point.
Trizza, enjoyed you and Diego's tutorial videos.
Yeah. Wow.
Space.
By the
Space
way,
10.
By the way, Monday. New tutorial coming Monday.
That was my best DMX bar. I can't get no.
That was good. You like hurt yourself on that one.
I wish I could do the low pitch joint, but I can't do it.
My man barked so hard he sprained his ankle.
Curry, no.
Oh shit.
Oh man. They do consulting too. Every consulting I had is fire.
Come on, man.
You know what it is, bro? I just don't want to do on-screen tutorials because it's not my natural way of thinking.
Exactly.
When I'm making a beat, I'm just doing it off of feel. So it feels, for me to be like, I'm doing this because of this. I don't think that way.
Yeah.
It's like I kind of black out and I'm doing my thing. So I try to stay away from on-screen tutorials because it's just not my natural. I still want to teach. I still want to do tutorials, but just not in that kind of way.
Right.
And then I feel like it's been done, bro. It's like you can't beat a dead horse, bro. It's so many people who do on-screen and they're great at it, bro.
Better than me, better than you.
Yeah, I don't want to come in doing the same thing. I want to make my unique standing point. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
Bro, it's people spicy today, dog. They don't want, dog, it's the wrong week to be spicy.
This is not it.
It's the wrong.
What we got?
He said, aren't you just a meme page?
Oh, he must be talking about me. Well, hey, I don't know.
I mean,
Not
I don't
at all.
post on Instagram that much, sir.
I don't put out content. No, not at all. But thanks for visiting.
Hey, yeah.
Because, hey, I guess you know.
Hey, the memes made you laugh. You know.
Yeah.
you follow it.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, some people just need shit to do.
Yeah, I know. I get it. Yeah. And then I guess some people just don't get the content. Do you understand that tutorials aren't the most engaging when it comes to Instagram? What's your Instagram? Let's check that out.
Oh, yeah.
You don't want that smoke.
Young Audit.
Yeah, you don't want
Hit
that
up with the Young
smoke.
Audit.
Because if you're just putting up beats on your page, I can give you some suggestions about why that's not the best thing. Because nobody really cares about seeing your
Definitely.
laptop screen with just you playing beats.
Definitely not.
Yeah, so it's just like, come on, bro.
By the way,
You treat each platform differently.
there's also my YouTube page is rather popping. Shout out to Young Realistic out there. The mailing list be popping.
Yeah.
I don't know, but
Come on, man.
I don't know. I can't babysit today.
Man,
I'm not getting paid.
I'm
for
Smokey
babysitting.
Robinson today, cuz.
I'm not getting paid for babysitting.
That is very true. Snoop, that is a good point. Snoop Dogg does the. Bro, every celebrity you follow, guess what they post?
memes. Well, I mean, it might be a good time to teach to this young man.
Oh, yeah, since we're old school.
Yeah, about engagement and how also engagement counts towards Facebook ads and who sees ads and how
That's
you
very
generate
true.
revenue and how you market due to engagement on your page. And what's the most engaging thing on Instagram right now but memes?
Yeah.
So there's a method to the madness. Not a comedian. I'm not really here to make you laugh. I'm just trying to be a great marketer, bro. But
But
if
you
you was
know,
on a mailing list, you would understand.
yeah, or they was getting the analytics and getting their data up, they would understand. But not everybody's with the wave.
Yeah.
Not everybody's. Speaking of waves, reckless waves.
Oh, speaking of Reckless Waves, yeah, Reckless Wave, man. Oh, Billboard Hitmakers is in here, man. In case you haven't checked it out, Reckless Wave, the dopest loop kit that I probably put out. Well, this month because I put out a dope one last month too. But Reckless Wave and Reckless Drums out right now, going super crazy. Check it out.
Facts. Let's see. So what works for you might not work for my ear. That's weird. I mean, different strokes for different folks, cuz.
But back to what you were saying too about the tutorial joints. It's the same with sound design. People are like, well, how do you can you show how you make drums and all that type of stuff? And it's really spaz out.
And you know the other issue that people are not understanding? They do not see all this equipment you have back here.
Nah.
If Oracle gives a tutorial about how he uses a cassette and a damn tape reel to
It's
reel,
gonna lead to more questions.
y'all not gonna know what the hell is going on, bro. It doesn't make logical sense to be doing all this. It's not like I don't think it's
Yeah, it's not like, oh, you load up this plugin and
Yeah.
turn this. Nah.
It's not that. So it's just like, yeah. And then when we feel like it, it'll happen.
Yeah, it's like you run this to here, and you run this to here, and then you get a little Trinity involved, and all this other type of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's different.
Shout out to Spacehead, man. Spacehead, you good people, man.
Positive vibes only.
Positive vibes, man. I'm gonna calm down.
Nah, man, I kind of like spicy you.
I don't know who this dude is. Where? Go home. Let me get.
Go home, Roger.
Go home, Roger.
Take a nap, my nigga.
He says, "Why do you hate on Illmind all the time? When have you ever heard me speak on Illmind?"
Nah, matter of fact, if you check some of my interviews and they ask me about other sound designers, I usually mention him first.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
He says, "I don't think he's ever bought any Sound Oracle sample packs."
Oh,
Yeah, he just in here. People be trolling, bro.
Yeah, he do.
And you know what it is? Dog, this is a good segue. people on the internet will talk so reckless, dog. But then when you check them, they change it. So when we had these issues with the kids, right? The issue was it wasn't going directly to the inbox, right? People were getting them, but it just would go to a different. It would go to the promotions tab, right? Dog, you know how many emails we got? People like,
Spicy.
yo, what the hell, blah 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 blah. And then as soon as you say something, my bad, bro. I'm such a fan. Don't do that internet spicy shit because people. This music industry shit is real small, bro. And if you really in this business, you gonna end up running into somebody. Yeah. Dog, we ran into somebody at the Cymatics event who stole some ideas from us, and we ran into them.
Yeah, spicy.
Don't do the spicy. Come on, that's not cool, bro. Focus on your craft. Focus on getting better, and worry about yourself, and stop worrying about all this little,
By the way, get some positive networking going on.
Yeah,
for sure.
No, we don't speak on him. I don't know Illmind, so I don't never speak about him. I've never met the guy. I respect what he does. I hope prosperity to the man.
Yeah, that was kind of wild.
It's like, bro,
always what now?
Yeah, bro, I make it a point not to mention him because I don't know him. It's not like he's in my immediate circle of people.
Yeah. Some people just getting spicy though.
Shout out to the homies though. Yeah. Young Busy. Shout out to Young Legion. Shout out to Decap.
That's a fact.
Shout out to Cap Son.
That is a fact, bro.
How people hate on a free pack. Oh, bruh. Me and Oracle was like,
yesterday.
Between the last giveaway and this free kit, I was like, bruh.
I promised I wasn't going to be super spicy by showtime today. Because last night, this morning, man.
Right.
I've been spicy for a full 24 at this point.
Man. Let's see. You can't watch a surgeon work, but wouldn't suggest you make the same cuts he can. That's facts.
There you go.
In 2 years, I've never heard you talk about Illmind. Shaking my head.
That's what I'm saying. My man's like, why you always?
He just,
Man, I'm trying to stay at a reserved level of non-spicy because I don't know who's at work.
Yeah.
But yeah, in a minute.
Sorry for everybody who I barked and I was a little loud in the air. The DMX was coming out of me, dog.
Yeah, I don't know.
I hope long enough now.
I hope y'all off work because if this get any spicier.
CR the show, what up, bro?
I'm gonna have to be myself.
Busy, man. They trying me, dog. How do you do it, dog? How do you deal with the trolls?
Oh yeah. Busy got a lot of experience.
Yeah, busy, very cool natured though. He's just very like, okay, whatever.
He is.
See, I'd be ready to what?
Yeah, I'm trying not to because I hit the. I get all that going on. And I'm like, some of my kids can be around.
He says, I've been in the industry for 12 years. I hate when people say stuff like this, man. Because you've been in the industry for 12 years doesn't mean.
Alright, man, look, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna be straight up with yo, my nigga, stop talking. Like, nigga, yo, get the fuck out of here, dog. If you don't want to be here, don't be here.
He says, Trizza is bullying me. Hold on, what did Tyler the Creator say? Close the computer.
That's what I'm saying. You don't want to be here, you got so many problems, get the fuck out.
Yeah, get out the chat, bro. Jesus. Keep pushing, bro. We got great people here. Let me get to IDK, man. What's poppin', bro? Let's get some positivity in here.
Yeah, let's do that.
Think about trying your challenge. IDK, what is your challenge?
Ooh.
Yeah.
The non-spicy challenge?
The condiment challenge? Oh, he says, but I don't go back and forth. Okay. I'm gonna live my best life, and I'm gonna stop going back and forth with you.
I don't play girls volleyball either.
Let's see. Yeah, IDK, let me know about this.
Oh, it's a challenge, Joe?
Yeah, what's this challenge, man? Let the people know. This seems interesting.
The Ben Simmons don't fall asleep challenge?
the Ben Simmons chokehold challenge. No, I know this is some random, this non-music related. This is all over podcast. Did people used to make other people pass out in high school?
Yes.
Bro,
oh, man.
That was the stupid. Why did we do that?
That was like a junior high joint for me.
Bro. Yeah, that shit was fun, though.
Oh, at the bus stop?
Shit was fun.
Oh,
where y'all would like you breathe hard and start pushing your chest.
Yeah. And then boom, just slide down the wall. I ain't gonna lie, I never put myself on the receiving side of it. I was like, man,
I've done it. I've done it like a dummy. I probably could have been way smarter if I would have not done it those 5 times.
You ever seen it that one time where it just takes somebody a little too long to wake up?
Yeah, they was. Oh yeah. Billy.
You're like, all right, yeah, slap him like 8 times. Uh-oh.
Or the funny ones is when people be like, oh, it ain't work, and then they take like 2 steps and wow.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Don't do that, kids.
Nah.
Come on.
No, I don't think they do that anymore.
Yeah, I hope not.
That was one of the dumbest things we did.
Yeah, that was very dumb.
Yeah, oh man, you get a nice sturdy brick wall. Get that
Let's see.
chest press.
It's the Ryman Beat Challenge, not mine. Just got nominated for it. 30-day challenge. Each day is different itinerary. I like it.
That sounds dope.
Sounds dope.
Post it.
Yeah. Hey, go to IDK page, man. Check that joint out.
That's a fact. Yeah, we gotta do an unquantized challenge.
Ooh.
Young
Oh,
Umami in the
we old
building.
school, bro. We old school. We don't do tutorials. We don't do tutorials. Yeah. We don't do challenges. Challenge is too new school. What else? Let's see. You still deal with mobile status and not standard?
Yeah, shout out to them, man. Yeah, shout out to them for sure.
Shout out to Outstanding.
Yeah, Outstanding is dope, man. Everybody over there, yeah, shout out to Jay Hatch. Shout out to Thrill Collins.
That's a hard name, right?
Yeah.
That name is hard as
man.
hell.
Shout out to Premise, man. Shout out to all them dudes.
I'm mad I didn't think of that name.
Crazy,
I would have been a rapper if I would have thought of that name.
Just immediate rapping,
Yeah,
right?
it's like, man, I got this fire name. I gotta rap now. I gotta do something.
Young Thrill Collins.
Man, Thrill Collins, that's hard. They eat Tide Pods now.
Damn.
That's true. That's a different.
Which is worse, though? They both are terrible.
Yeah, that's about what I ain't gonna front.
Yeah, I was like,
It's like you poison yourself or you gonna
or
kill
you-
brain cells another way.
yeah, that's bad.
Let's see. I'm in the industry challenge. Yo. Yo. I didn't say it, man. I didn't say it. Don't shoot the messenger.
Wait,
Points just for my music. That was a good one. Oh man, that was a good one.
Oh, they do have to catch Oracle when you go live. You want to make some drums. Yeah. Oh yeah, the going live joint. Oh yeah, I used to do that shit all the time.
Oh yeah, we used to, man.
I used to hold the phone one hand and make a beat with the other hand for like 2 hours.
That was the good early days of Instagram Live.
Oh, that was fact. Yeah. And we've been doing this since the first day.
The first day, that's how the show started.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, we started this the first day Instagram got the live feature.
And we was like, oh, let's try this joint out.
That's the first day people started hating on us too.
Oh yeah.
Y'all telling too many gems. Why
Oh,
y'all
right.
drinking on camera?
Oh, but we was drinking.
Oh, we was drinking.
We was drinking.
Oh yeah, we was doing a whole bottle of Jameson. Oh yeah, we grew up a little bit.
Have you had time to reflect on the Kanye album?
I have.
Well, before you say yours, people in the chat, let us know how you feel about this Kanye album.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, because
Yeah, let's take some time and see what y'all think.
yeah, come on, man.
Yeah, cause I got an opinion.
Yeah, it's very.
Damn, we're way behind in the chat. This chat is going, bro.
Kanye it's a weird space for your heroes, man. A lot of these people who I really looked up to, I just feel like it's in a weird space of music. And I don't know if just because getting older, I feel like music is, like you fall in love with music in like your teens and your 20s.
Yeah.
Like whatever that is like what you fall in love with. And I don't know if it's because everybody's growing up and it's getting different, but.
It's the first of all, I'm mad at myself for how reserved I'm being on this show. We got a whole nother half to go.
Oh, hey man.
I'm trying.
The way it's going.
I'm trying to figure myself out right now.
Yeah. I'm just trying to be. I'm saying to myself, what would Busy do? What would Busy do?
No, I see you. I see you, bro. I see you.
Live your best life. Don't go back and forth with these.
Hoes.
I wasn't gonna pick that word, but
That was not a better
if
word.
the shoe fits. If the shoe fits.
Hold on, I gotta.
So IDK says production is tight, but I think it's Kanye's last days. Hard to diss a gospel joint, but for me, it's actually decent.
That's an interesting choice of words. Hard to diss a gospel joint, and that's a very.
Why is it hard to diss a gospel album?
That has a lot to do with what I'm about to say.
If Kirk Franklin put out some trash, you're like, bruh, I don't feel the revolution. Woo, woo.
If you were a Christian, though, you would not. If you were like a super Christian, you would not.
Yeah. Busy Works Beats. How do you feel about Kanye's album? Inquiring minds want to know.
Like me.
He said, because Jesus, man. Jesus don't want you to make trash, especially in his name. Come on.
Because
Jesus, I'm sure,
man.
Jesus made us in his likeness, right? If that's true, Jesus would want us to slap.
So she was like, oh, what you think, I'm made of trash?
Right.
Huh?
I'm just saying, man. If Jesus made us in his likeness, I would want it to slap, bro. You know what I mean?
Well, don't to repeat Busy Works mantra. Busy Works Beats.
He says, I feel like it wasn't really gospel except that first song. I do like that first one that he's not on.
That he has nothing to do with.
And I love it because they like took a song and they like sampled it, and it's like it's chopped like a sample. But it's like
it was like this was gonna be the sample to a song, but we just never made the song.
Sounds better.
But the sample is fire, so it's kind of like how Ghostface would rap over beats.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, just give me a sample. Just chop the sample up. I'll rap over that.
He said Jesus should have collabed with him.
Kanye's album is better than the last, but still not as good as the other projects.
I can agree with that.
Yeah, facts.
I can agree with that.
Facts.
Let's see. Musically, it's good, but content is iffy. If he was just regular rapping, probably be different vibes and opinions. Okay, I'm not mad. Not mad at that. Still feel like he is finding his way.
What would Kanye do? Still feel like he's finding his way. That's an interesting take.
Yeah. How much did people knock it when Snoop put out a gospel album? Or you were part of that album?
Hey, I got a song on that album. nobody knocked it, and I don't think it was different though.
I feel like he got more knocked for the Snoop Lion thing than he did the gospel. Snoop Lion thing, they was like, bro, get out of here. You're going too far.
Right, yeah. Yeah, that didn't stick. You see, you just moved past that.
Yeah. That was like when Diddy was Brother Love.
Oh.
Yeah, and you just
call me Brother Love.
Yeah, just move on past
He
that.
was like, nah, Sean, we ain't doing that.
Yeah, we cool off that one.
Nah.
So we got some good opinions. I would say my opinion of Kanye's joint is musically, production-wise, I wasn't mad at it. To me, it was some very dope beats. I really like I think Tim had something to do with the water joint.
Yeah.
I love it. It's crazy that they made a gospel song out of a sample that's called Blowjob. That sample is called Blowjob, which is wild to me that you made the most fire Christian gospel song off of that.
Yeah, shout out to Tim. Shout out to Angel too. Angel Lopez.
Oh yeah, he's fire. He's fire.
Yeah.
I love that joint. I hate the Close on Sunday.
Oh, Chick-fil-A joint?
Bro, that messed it up.
Yo, since day one, you hated that.
Because it's so corny, bro. It's like, and even the concept of what he was saying was good, but it just, everything in that song just wasn't good to me.
Yeah.
And the mixing was weird, too. I didn't really care for the mixes of that album.
Yeah, the mixes were off, but they were better than the mixes on his last album, for sure. Because the last album probably wasn't, it don't even sound like it was mixed.
I like everything except for Kanye.
That seems to be people's thing.
All the songs with like his features and stuff, I love.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really like them joints, but.
All right, man. So here's my opinion of it. The last album, I totally hated it. This album, I share in everybody's, most people's opinion that musically, it was good. But here's the thing. I feel like it's a 2-seater with 8 niggas in it, and I just can't ride. There's no room for me to ride, bro. I don't want to. I feel like I'm on the wave with you just going back and forth. You really trying to figure yourself out, and I just can't be along for the ride. I'm like, I don't know what it is. I don't know what you are. I don't know what is. Because the last thing didn't work. Is that what this thing is, or is it for real? For real. I also kind of have a problem with people that will do the preachy Christian wave, and this has not so much to do with the lyrics on the album as much as the interviews that came out when the album came out. Right. It's kind of like,
oh, they're about to kick us off. Damn, that's went by quick.
All right, so
time flies when you're bullying. Oh man, that was great.
All right, so I can get back into it.
Yeah, we'll come back.
I'll get back into it.
Get to your comment. We will get
Yeah.
right back.
'Cause I was about to get into my Kanye bag.
Oh, Busy asked a good question too. So yeah.
All right, yeah. Second half.
Oh man, that's funny.
Top five.
I haven't been called a bully in a long time, bro.
This is bullying.
I'm a bully.
Nigga, stop.
Broad Street bully. Sorry, I didn't time this right. It's a little awkward silence. There we go.
There we go.
Share the story.
Share
to a story live.
that.
UnQuantized podcast. The most podcasts with the most spice. Talk shit and you will get clapped.
I really want to do a podcast where it's like really spicy.
Ooh. Spice podcast. Who's gonna be a part?
I think I'm gonna ask that.
Who wants to be part of
The Real Spice podcast?
Yeah,
the
The Real
Real
Spice. We should do a flagrant version of
We should.
an uncut version.
I would like that.
Yeah,
Hold
we
on,
we gotta do a Patreon or something for that.
Yeah.
Because we'll get in trouble.
Here we go. All right, we back.
All right, we back. Talking about
Wait till we get a few
Kanye
more.
and the album that people are weird about.
All right, so here's what I was saying. Yeah, musically, I thought it was dope, but I'm not on for the ride of you. On Monday you tall, on Tuesday you a midget. I don't know, like what do you?
Yeah.
And like I said, I don't know if what you're doing is because the last thing didn't work and it was a safe thing to run to.
Yeah.
I just feel like I don't really know what it is. I like to know where my artists stand. Also, I feel like he was a person that gave us good timeless music based on his self. Now I feel like he's kind of bought into the let me just shock people, and it's more about the shocking of people and the antics than it is about the music.
It's like clickbait music.
Yeah, and the consistency is just all over the place. It's up and down. You used to play at a high level. You used to bang every night. You putting up big points. Now some nights you scoring 30. Some nights you not scoring at all.
Yeah.
I just don't know what it is, man, and I can't be along for the ride. Slim, like for real, I don't know what you're doing. And then when it comes to like the preachy Christian joint, like, all right, y'all can say that, but when we at the gates of heaven, you can't get in. I'm like, nigga, you was just this yesterday. Like yesterday, this was you.
He was just at the club.
Yeah.
No, Kanye's last album, he's talking about getting bleach on his shirt from a girl's butthole.
That's what. So I'm
Come
like,
on, man. Like if you
Yeah.
can't be preaching to me. I mean, I get people change, but
but damn, because you at 6:30 today, this was you, and now it's 8:30, and you like, oh, can't. Them ain't Jesus flakes. I ain't eating them. Like
Kanye's somebody said he's the vegan, would be mad at you. Like he was just eating chicken yesterday, but
Yeah.
they're mad at you. Like, bro, meat is murder, bro.
yeah, right.
Yeah, I'm like,
And then subject to tomorrow to be on something totally different
Facts.
and totally not the same. And I'm like I said, it's 8 niggas in the car, and there's no room for me to ride.
Do you think how quick music has to be put out plays a part? And
Not this. Not with his album. I don't think so.
because that used to be my thing of like now because Kanye his albums before sound like they took a year or two to make. It sounds like when you hear it, you be like, bruh, I'm sure they done did this version 20 times.
Well, not the last one. The last one sounded
Oh
like
yeah,
it took
the last
4 days.
the Nas joint I did not like.
Mm-mm.
The Ye album I didn't like.
Mm-mm.
The Tiana Taylor it wasn't bad, but
It was cool.
I didn't really care.
I didn't like the Cudi album either.
And that one hurt me, dog.
Yeah.
If I'm
I know that's your guy.
man, I love Cudi and I love Kanye. So that one hurt me.
Right.
I was just like disappointed.
The one that worked the best was the Push album, but it was because of Push.
Yeah.
Like you can put Push on whatever,
Yeah.
and he just gonna sound.
I
good
mean,
on it.
Push rhyming on grinding is just him on a
Right.
lunch table beat. That joint is like the most magical song ever, bro.
Exactly. So that was due to Push. So yeah, in a nutshell, man, I can't ride. Musically, it was dope. I just can't really ride. But it did make me feel like being a kid in church in the '80s. Like it was definitely '80s church music.
You know what? Too, I thought Kanye was gonna sample like choirs and then make them like do like what he does and sample them. He just rapped over like gospel songs. That was the part that I was just like. I don't know, it just didn't bridge the gap. And then that closed on Sunday, that Chick-fil-A, I hope Chick-fil-A gave him a bag.
My
I
man
hope,
hates.
dog. No, because it was such a. It just felt like this was a commercial. That's what it felt like. Like Chick-fil-A called him like, "Yo, Popeyes is killing us with that chicken sandwich, bro. We need something."
I had no idea. Like that was really gonna be your thing that you just
Bro,
did.
because the album, I ain't gonna front. The first joint, the intro, I was like, "Oh, this is kind of hard. I like this."
Yeah, I was down.
Yeah. The second one with the beat drop, I'm like, "Okay, I like this a little bit. This is cool." And then I think it's one more song, and then that close on Sunday, and what messes it up, the sample is crazy in that song.
Yeah.
I love the sample on that joint. I was like, "Oh, this is hard." Then he's like, "Closed on Sunday, just like Chick-fil-A." I'm like, "Bro, come on, dog." All the stuff you thought of closed on Sunday like Chick, and it won't like that was a line in the song.
Nah.
That's the hook.
Hey man, Chick-fil-A is king.
I mean, Chick-fil-A is closed on Sunday. I do agree, but you know.
Oh shit, I'm dying.
Let's see. Kanye seems to be all over the place, jumping from music to fashion to politics, back to music, gospel. I don't know, man. I feel like he's reaching to fit in somewhere.
That's what. Yeah, I can't ride. It's kind of like, you know, some people in a relationship, and they fight all the time, and they like you pick a side, then they back together the next day, and I'm like, yeah, I can't.
My phone died.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
You need a charger or the?
No, I got one.
Okay.
I just didn't have it plugged in.
Wow.
Like an irresponsible young adult.
There you go. There you go, buddy.
Let's see.
Yeah. So yeah, more opinions on what y'all think, cause.
Quintendo, what's poppin', bro?
Yeah, also, we were talking on the break. I don't know how many people heard it. I know the people on YouTube did. I want to do like a real spicy episode of this show. Cause on here we be spicy, but I want to do like a how we normally are.
yeah, how we normally talk.
I don't know. I think they might take us off this joint.
Yeah.
Or some people might get a little.
Oh, people gonna get offended.
Yeah. I don't know. If y'all would like to see that, or if you really think about this, first of all, if you really be down to see us do a special spicy episode, which is actually original flavor. If you're down to see that, spam some hearts. Cause I don't know. I don't know people.
Yeah. That'll be fun though.
Oh, it would be fun. Or just be like one of our regular conversations on the phone.
Yeah, that was pretty much.
Basically.
Sarcasm. When sarcasm meets sarcasm.
We got a couple hearts. I don't know. We ain't got a lot. I don't know if we should do that.
Trizza is canceled. Dang, he cancel culture, bro. Dang, bro,
Alright.
they got me, cuz.
I was canceled before cancel.
I must be popping, bro.
Damn, they canceled you, bro?
I'm popping, bro. Dang, I got canceled. Dang, that's what's up.
Canceled in all 50 states?
I don't know where I'm canceled at.
Like the abortion bill?
I still
It's
feel.
canceled you everywhere.
I still feel the same, bro.
How's it feel to be? Oh, damn. Them hearts all kind of.
Oh yeah, it's going kind of spicy.
Alright, we might have to do that, bro.
Let's see. When he really doesn't, Kanye is an amazing artist, though. No, I agree. When Kanye is on, I just want Kanye to get back to what I don't think Kanye knows what everybody loves about him.
Yeah.
We love Kanye because he was that one guy that was like, yo, if everybody's doing this, I'm gonna give y'all real music, and I'm still gonna make it modern.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm still gonna give you some 808s, some trapped out drinks, but I'm still gonna have John Bryant playing the most, you know, like a mini piano, just like, you know, doing a solo over here. Like Clips and Kenny G sounds like it would be magical. Like if I heard Clips and Kenny G on a song, I'm sold.
Shout out to him for getting Kenny G though.
Yeah,
and then pairing it with Clips.
That is a flex.
Well,
shout out to Kenny G.
That is like chicken and waffles. The first time you heard about that. And then it's a spot that I go to.
With a
It's
red velvet?
buffalo chicken and waffles.
Ooh.
See, you took the chicken and the waffles, then you put it together with the buffalo.
I thought you was gonna go with the Atlanta
Oh,
brunch
red
special,
velvet.
the red velvet waffles with the.
Still good.
Mhm.
Very good.
Yeah.
Ooh, what about the red velvet buffalo chicken and waffles? Somebody got to pull that
Oh,
out.
hey, I feel a restaurant coming, bro.
I do too.
I legit gave up on Kanye saying anything real substance. Dang, man.
Yeah. Damn.
Dang, man. Kanye is John Starks now. Damn. Is he Game of Thrones? It's like it's kind of good, but it's not really that good.
Yeah. It's hype now.
Yeah.
It's hype, and when things are hype, they don't have the same staying power they used to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And Kanye is one of the people that's so large and so pivotal in this day and time. He could actually have real staying power if he chose to.
Let's see. People don't even have to make music anymore without musicality because all you had to do is make a beat and put it on there.
Mm, I don't know. I don't know if I agree wholeheartedly with that. But I just think it's a lot when it comes to music and music art and artists today. I think it's so much shit on people's minds that is not about the music.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And then, so he says, the spiritual awakening seems to be another pub stunt for me. That's my issue with Kanye is that in that Kardashian, Kanye, that lane, you
Yeah.
don't know what's real or not.
Right.
So he really could be going through this moment of like him finding, religion, which I'm not mad at anybody if that's your path, right? But when it's so many stunts around it all the time,
Yeah.
it's like the boy who cried wolf. It's like I don't know what to believe and what not to
That's
believe.
what I'm saying. And I truly believe like he's really about it. But I also believe that if tomorrow it was Buddhism, he would be really about that, and then he wouldn't really be about it. Then he just kind of like is all in on his first day with everything.
I think the other issue too is that he keeps saying that he's a genius. And I mean, he is a genius. Don't get me wrong, musical genius, but he talks like Walt Disney, Kanye West. And I get that you gotta, like when T.I. said I'm the best rapper, and Jay Z said I'm the best rapper. You gotta speak it, but he's like going, I don't know, man. I just don't like the way he's doing. It's too much. Like, bro, you haven't done. You talking about like Tesla? Like these people who changed the world. I mean, and he's influenced the world. He hasn't changed.
Not
the world.
like that.
Yeah, not like that.
Not
bro.
like that. Also, pet peeve. I don't like when people call Jesus their dad. It's kind of weird. Because about 6 months ago, you called Donald Trump your dad.
Oh yeah.
So I'm like, oh, okay. All right, man. Just who's your daddy? I don't know.
How many of those releases you actually went back and replayed? They were all lackluster. Yeah, it's nothing that I would listen to. I probably would never play that album again.
Yeah, last week the day it came out, I listened to it. I listened to it twice.
Yeah, that's
I gave it 2 listens, but
if you had to listen to Chance the Rapper album or Kanye's album, which one you picking?
I didn't hear Chance's album.
Oh, I'm picking Chance all the way.
For real?
All the way.
Did you hear it?
Yeah.
I
just didn't. I don't like Chance's album because, and this is personal. It's just so happy. It just seems like it's just not my mood. I'm not that happy. You know what I'm saying? So it's like listening to Adele. I'm not that sad. So I don't like listening to that sad of music.
That's a good point.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I come from a Mobb Deep background, so I don't know if I'm trying to hear a lot about the big day, but I don't know. I would have to listen to Chance's album to answer that.
Let's see. UnQuantized, Spicy Sundays, MG the Future, and Craftmasters podcast. Hey, Craftmasters, y'all, is Craftmasters trying to get spicy with the podcast too?
I don't know. MG the Future. I know what MG the Future is. I be watching his tutorials.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, he got some.
I gotta check you out, bro.
He got some pretty dope tutorials.
I gotta check you out, man.
Yep, for sure.
And I like when people's names is like the future.
Yeah, he got some dope lo-fi tutorials.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah.
MG the Future sound like he's like the rookie that's about to come into the NBA.
Fact.
And then he
shit.
He got a lot of hype on him. Like he about to drop some buckets.
Like a couple teams are tanking so they can get him in the next draft.
Let's see. Still trying to get question and answer. I'm looking to buy Electron RYTM to use as my main DAW. I don't know.
What's the question?
Any thoughts?
Oh, I don't know about the Electron. Does anybody in here know about that piece of gear that can maybe help this person out?
Yeah.
Because I don't. I don't.
Shit gets no play in my ride.
Classic line.
Right.
Let's see. Oh, Electron is garbage. Cool sounds, but sequencing is okay. Stick with FL or Ableton. Yo, shout out to King Los.
Oh, Los in here? So, in case you don't know who King Los is and you've been under a rock, probably your whole life, arguably, fuck that, you can argue with me on this one. I used to make beats for Los way back, maybe like 2002 or whatever. Arguably, one of the best lyricists, best rappers ever to rap. I would put money on it. Been to different states, watch my man line people up down the block every time, wipe them out. I mean, Jersey, Florida, New York, just everywhere. And still to this day, that shit, that was over 10, 15 years ago. To this day, still nobody
To
fucking
this
with
day.
him. You got a problem with that? You want to argue with me? Hit the inbox.
Go battle.
But yo,
Oh, the smoke.
I put anybody up against them. They not gonna win. It just ain't gonna happen.
Shout out to King Los, man.
Period. Shout out to Los. Los be trying to get on me. He said I don't send him no beats. We did a song together last year though. Shout out to Marsha Ambrosius.
Oh, yeah, I love that.
Yeah, we did a song called War. King Los featuring Marsha Ambrosius is fire.
Why is Marsha Ambrosia? Not why, but like when people say they got a record with her, I feel like that's like it's up there, bro. Like when I think of her, I'm like, ooh, Marsha Ambrosia, bro.
Let me tell you something. She comes on at the end of the record.
Bro, she's
I ain't
so
gonna lie.
fire.
I still put on discography. I'm like, not work with, cause to do a song with Los and then like have like once again, it's the chicken and the waffle, man. They just go good together. I'm like, yeah, I got Marsha Ambrosia. And, by the way, it's King Los too.
Marsha Ambrosia she's one of the few people that's got a demo that I like better than the original. That is like a megastar. I love her Butterflies remix. Her demo.
Oh,
to
fire.
me, it's better than Michael Jackson, which
That's
is very hard to do.
That's a fact, bro.
And then the Stevie Wonder demo for Michael Jackson. The that's the only two demos that I really like better than the original song.
Jeez, bro.
Yeah, so she's up there. Shout out to King Los, DMV.
Yeah, shout out to Los, man. Baltimore's on.
Yeah.
I'm dead serious. I put anybody up against Los, they gonna lose like shit.
Oh yeah.
Quick.
We'll see. It's your thing. Do what you want to do.
So young fictionalized.
Yeah, yes, sir.
I was talking about the spicy episode.
Oh,
Yeah. Hey man. I don't know. We might have to do it.
Reason Gang. XYN, why you do that, man? Don't stop.
Oh, somebody coming for you, bro.
He coming for me.
That's how you got canceled.
Trizza still owes me $27 for that Uber ride. I have no idea what you're talking about. Send that to collections, bro.
That's
what you're gonna have to do. You gotta send
That's
that to
a
collections.
fact.
You're
Damn.
gonna have to send that to collections, dog. Trizza, them ones are my favorite kicks. Oh, I ain't.
Oh, yeah.
You already know, cuz.
Jordans.
I have all of these joints. This is the one pair of Jordans that I was like, I have to get every.
Oh, all the colors?
I gotta get all of them. The ones, they're classics, bro. You can't go. 1s, 7s, and 8s, I feel like you can't go wrong.
Oh, you're not 13s guy?
No, anything after 10, I don't really care for them.
Okay.
Well, I got the 13s too, but I don't really. They're alright.
Yeah.
They're like my everyday.
Everyday struggles?
Yeah. Kanye told Trump he's like a father he never had. That guy's lost.
Hey, man.
Dr. Love says, nice shirt. Shout out to.
Woodfire.
Shout out to my bro Tom, man. Had to wear the shirt. Show the homie some love, man.
Rapping?
Tom, Dr. Love, man, that's the homie, dog. He's one of my good friends, man. I always enjoy kicking it with him. I always enjoy making music with him. So that's the homie, man.
Yeah, he a chill dude, man.
Yeah.
Tom crazy.
Let's see. Everybody knows I only use Reason as a VST with the Rewire in FL Studio.
Oh, he's a new Reason user.
Okay.
Are Reason people like, are they really pumped about that? Well, I guess not, because if you were a Reason user, you wouldn't be pumped about the fact that you could use Reason with something else. You weren't using something else to start with. Yeah, it was just to make other people that weren't Reason users on to Reason. I never did it.
Facts.
No reason.
I'm gonna get that shirt made.
No reason. Ah.
Let's see. See, I don't know. This dude is weird. Remember that time you fell asleep drunk at a 7-Eleven? Here's a fun fact. We live in Atlanta. It's no 7-Elevens in Atlanta.
That's a fact.
And then where I grew up at, it's no 7-Elevens.
That's a fact. So.
I
That's the same.
I just feel like he just wanted.
You just still in here?
Yeah, just
Chilling
chilling.
around?
For someone to be getting bullied, sure hanging around.
Hey man, you like the pain.
Hey, man, whatever. You making time go by.
That's a fact.
Let's see. I gotta say, Push 2 wasn't that hard to learn or understand. I almost feel like it's missing a lot too.
What do you think is missing? I'm curious to hear that. Push 2, it's not hard to learn, especially if you know Ableton, because it's like a light version of Ableton. I want to know what you think is missing from it, and I do agree with you in the fact that it can have a few more things in it.
This dude, I grew up with Triller. Now he's Hollywood. Where did we grow up at? Please tell me. Please tell me the town that we grew up together. Like listening to Ed Sheeran. I'm not that Irish. That's funny.
Yeah, hilarious.
No,
man.
and it's nothing wrong with Adele. It's certain like Jennifer Holiday. I just don't like her because of the commercial. I ain't gonna front. That's
no,
something.
no way watches, John.
Yeah, that ruined it for me. But Adele is nothing. Her music is great, but I just can't. It's so sad, bro. That I can't listen to it, dog.
It's breakup music.
Yeah,
It's depression music.
yeah, I can't do it.
Yeah, I can't either. It's like you ever seen it's mostly like chicks that'll listen to slow jams all day long.
Mhm.
It'll be like bright and sunny on a Saturday like 12 noon in the summertime. They listen like Tank, a slow Tank song. I'm like, yo,
I can't do it.
what is this Valentine's Day all day every day?
I can't do it. I have to listen to like my mood is like with the so the most you'll get out of me is like some like super gangster kind of drink. I mean that's when I'm just like all right, I'm about to go do something. I'm about to go party.
Young Hell on Earth.
Yeah, you know.
Young some Future.
Yeah. Oh, I'm so glad they re-released Monster.
Yeah.
Oh man.
People was pumped about that.
Oh, classic, bro. When it comes to the Future, I feel like that is peak Future right there.
That's some thug shit.
I love
That's
that.
some thug ass.
Bro, Monster, bro. The only reason I still use SoundCloud is to listen to Monster, and now I don't have to know anymore because they put it on all
Yeah,
the
they put it on
platforms.
Spotify, so.
Yeah,
Damn.
yeah. I'm that happy. I can't always listen to Drake because I don't have any relationship problems. No, that's real. Drake be having you think about life, bro.
Drake got all the problems, all the good problems. He got money problems, too many women problems, everything.
Let's see.
He about to come out with a new song about how he loves somebody's girl.
Oh yeah, it's definitely about to happen.
Yeah.
Does Kanye have enough talent to make you listen again if he drops another album? I don't think it's about the talent.
It's
for
definitely
me.
not about the talent.
Kanye is very talented, especially as a marketer, as an influencer. He's very talented. It's just for me,
Yeah.
it's just the other stuff that I don't like. I don't like the directions.
When Jordan got with the Wizards, you still watched,
Yeah,
but you were like, damn, he spent a lot of time in the office and he's not doing that great on the court.
it's like the Golden State Warriors this year.
Ooh,
Y'all gonna watch, but it's gonna be
comparison.
bad. It's gonna
Yeah,
be
they
bad.
started off pretty bad.
Oh, it's gonna be terrible. Steph Curry's, bruh, their whole team is like basically done for.
Damn, they the Washington Redskins.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Steph is out. He broke his hand.
Oh, you done?
Clay's
Yeah.
out.
They done.
Durant's gone. Iggy's gone. Sean Livingston retired.
Oh, they super done.
They're done. They're just like a bunch of rookies now. And they're just gonna be. See, Woodfire Gang in the building. Positive vibes. Trizza always floss your shirt. Yo, that's the homie, man. You gotta buy your homie stuff, man.
Yes, sir.
Did we talk about rhythm and flow at all? I've been out for a while. Out of the loop for a while.
Oh, by the way, King Los is on Rhythm and Flow.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I still haven't seen it yet.
Yeah. So you haven't seen the show at all?
No, I keep meaning. Well, I was gonna watch it, but
Oh,
I was gonna.
I know that's what you talk about. Too.
But then I started watching Snowfall.
Okay, I know another thing you talk about too.
Yeah, I
All
started watching Snowfall, and I didn't even get to.
So real quick, Rhythm and Flow. I saw the first 2 episodes, 3. I liked it. It's pretty dope. It's the best rap hip hop show I've seen because it's been a lot of them over the years.
Is it like my understanding, just looking at it, it's kind of like, and I don't want to downplay. It's like The Voice, but of hip hop.
Nah, but okay, where I left off with it was that.
Oh, okay.
But I think it turns into more like something else.
Okay.
But yeah, when I first started watching it, it's like they all were in L.A. They listened to a bunch of rappers like, oh, you're going to the finals, you're going to the finals, and then they all went back to their each of T.I., Cardi, and Chance went back to their respective cities. Then they listened to rappers from their cities
Gotcha.
to see who they're gonna send to L.A. And I saw each of them in their own cities, but I didn't see the episodes past that part. And that's where I think it turns into something else. Cause like I saw Los on there like kind of like schooling niggas on how to rap and all that. And I don't know if it was more like now they pick the best of the best and they doing like challenges or that type of thing. So
Okay.
I don't know.
I'm gonna watch it because I know a couple people was on there, and then Space said he got some people on there, so I want to check
Right.
it out. You know what I mean? Support the community.
I like. I'm a fan of T.I. too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta listen to his podcast too. I just like hearing him talk and using all them words.
That is equivocally the most dubious statement I've heard in this century.
Indubitably.
Facts.
I just feel like he just sitting there listening to the dictionary on audiobook. Like, ooh, that's a good word. I'm gonna use that one.
Ramifications.
Arbitrary. How can I use this in a
Not arbitrary.
Oh man.
It's quite a conundrum.
Busy Works Beat says, what is currently motivating you guys?
New.
I was about to say something so stupid. It got me in all kinds of trouble. Oh man.
Can we just do the spicy episode, man?
It would have been so funny. Dang, man. Man.
Honestly, so the week that we've had, like doing the new software and trying different tactics, like the challenge of getting to the next step and doing things in a different way on a bigger scale, that shit is motivating. Like,
oh yeah,
for real. Like as soon as this show is over, I'm pretty sure you know exactly what I'm about to do.
Bro, I'm getting in the car and getting straight back to it.
Yeah, I might have to hit you on Zoom.
Oh yeah, well you know what? I'll show you before I do it.
Yeah, well Blue House baby.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Blue House baby.
Blue House baby.
Oh, shout out to Young Chambers, man. Young Chambers did a Blueface beat tutorial on the producer kit, and the link was messed up. Again, new technology, new stuff, little issues. So we've got all that stuff fixed. So if you haven't checked it out, make sure you go to producer kit. Go check it out. Shout out to Young Chambers, man. Young kid out here doing his thing, man.
Value.
Nah, yeah, he sent me the video. I was like, man, I gotta post it, bro.
Yeah.
I like Chambers, man. Chambers is gonna be alright.
Chambers is where's he's not here today.
I don't think he's here. But he's one of the people you ever see people you be like, oh, he get it. He's gonna make it. He's gonna figure it out.
Yeah.
Chambers, if I had to bet on somebody figuring it out, it's gonna be Chambers.
You are now.
Good choice.
Yeah. Shout out to Chambers, man. So getting off the rhythm and flow thing, okay. You've been watching Snowfall.
Mm-hmm.
How you like it?
Oh, first season lit so far.
Yeah, I was
so behind.
I was in love with Snowfall, man.
Bruh, I was like, wow. I was up to like 4 a.m, like, Franklin, what you gonna do, cuz? What's going on?
That's when them shows are working. I'm like, wait, what's your name? It'll take me forever to watch one episode or something.
Oh yeah, cause you be doing stuff you gotta rewind back.
Yeah, exactly. But Snowfall is dope. In case you need something to binge, you ain't seen it yet. Mm-hmm. But I got through those 2 shows to get to Dolomite.
Ooh, I still haven't.
Eddie snuck that one in on us.
I keep hearing, and it's crazy. I told you about it.
Yep.
And then I still haven't seen it yet.
That's all good.
Yeah, but I keep hearing great stuff, especially if you're a content creator, about how inspiring it is.
Dolomite, as funny as it may sound, for any of you that know anything about Dolomite, it may sound funny to hear that it is an inspirational movie for content creators. And Eddie Murphy is back, and he's playing Dolomite. Bruh, I was inspired. Well, nigga shit, but I was inspired. Like, it's super dope, man. Like, if you haven't already, check out Dolomite, and it's gonna make you want to make some content.
Shout out to Wesley Snipes too.
Oh yeah, Wesley Snipes. He kind of killed it.
I already killed it.
T.I. was in there.
Oh, really?
T.I.
Oh, that's the movie he's in when he's wearing that crazy afro and the beard.
Yep.
Okay, I was wondering where that came from.
He killed it.
Did he talk like T.I.?
Yes, he did.
Bro,
yes,
every role T.I. should have, he should talk. They should just let him talk like that.
Yep. Shout out to Keegan Michael Key. He was in there.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Oh, wow.
It was a lot of people in that joint. It was fire, bro. Not gonna lie.
Dang.
Yeah.
What's up with people in the chat making up imaginary scenarios while I owe them money? Trizza, you were gonna Venmo me $7.50 when we split some lemon pepper wings.
Now I do remember that though.
What was that? Was that 10 years ago?
I remember you eating lemon pepper wings because you're vegan. So
yeah,
because
I'm vegan.
that.
So it had to be about 9-10 years ago?
Basically.
But if it was 9-10 years ago at American Deli, you could have sold me on that one.
Good old American Deli. That's who did our podcast when we had a live event.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
bro, I ain't had American Deli in so long. Ain't nothing American about American Deli.
Yeah. Nothing.
Nothing.
No one's American in there. See on the show say he saw the original. It was crazy that the director played the cop in the movie. Yeah. Also in this one too.
Also, this guy says, remember when Granny would make us iced tea And this is the same guy who
He
said,
grew up
I
with
don't
you?
come back home, and he grew up with me. But he can't tell me where I grew up at. Which is oddly strange. If you grew up with somebody, you can't tell me what's
Come
the
on, man.
location.
He knows. He know you grew up in New Jersey. Just
I mean,
stop
come
playing.
on, man.
You know. Newark in the building.
BX. Is that the right thing for BX? Is that it?
I think so.
Okay, yeah.
Or Wakanda.
Wakanda forever.
BX forever.
Let's see. I use reason as an instrument. Fuck the dog. Okay, not mad at that.
Yeah, reason it's not bad. Like as an instrument or whatever they got in it, it's just as a dog as a whole. Reason. Oh damn, no. I ain't gonna disrespect the MK3, but like Machine is kind of like Reason to me. I like everything about it, but the sequencer, which is what makes it a beat machine.
Right.
So I use it for everything, but the sequencer, which is the same thing, same way I feel about Reason. I like all the stuff Reason does and the sounds and the instruments, but I don't like the sequencer.
Right.
So yeah, same deal. If I can't get with the sequence, I just can't get with it.
See, I think it's missing a select all function inside MIDI clips.
That's a good point. It is, and I can actually pass that on to the development team. I talk with them, you know, infrequently, but I do talk to them, so I can pass that on. That would be kind of cool, actually. Damn.
IDK said, I think it's missing more pads. We
Right.
need more pads.
Come on, man. 64. That's all you got. Damn, dog.
Smoking says, dang, Trezor, he said you changed up. Hey, bro. It ain't. Sometimes people crazy, dog. You just gotta get away from them. It might not be changed up. It might be. I'm trying to escape from the craziness.
You got Hollywood on?
Hey, Hollywood Triz Hogan. That is my name on Zoom. Hollywood Triz Hogan.
It damn sure is.
And I don't like the term going Hollywood because a lot of times in success, it's not really that you change. It's the people around you who are trying to. Yeah, they're staying still, and then you're learning all this stuff and acquiring all this stuff.
Yeah, or you're not as relatable anymore.
Yeah, it's like
You know?
So I mean, to me, I still rock with the fan. I still rock with all the people that I hang out with from the get go. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The person who I started making beats with is like my brother. I talk to him all the time. Shout out to Young Tom, who's the homie who I've been rocking with for years. You know what I mean? Me and you've been rocking for years.
We've been rocking for a long time, bro. Yeah, Hollywood. Yeah, not that you mentioned it, I don't really like that term either.
Yeah. But hey, I'll be Hollywood Triz Hogan.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, brother.
Hey, say your prayers, take your vitamins. Hulk Hogan has some trash ass advice.
What are you gonna do
Yeah,
when this MIDI keyboard lays melodies all over you, brother?
Clean the room. Man, get your ass out of here.
How can a producer collaborate with an artist if you can't afford a great lawyer yet?
Wait,
What does a great lawyer and collaborating with an artist have to do with each other?
You are putting the cart before the horse.
That's
for
facts.
show.
That's facts.
You don't need a lawyer to collaborate with anybody.
That's facts.
You don't even have anything that a lawyer could even be involved in right now. If you got if let's say you have the money to get a lawyer today, and you went and put a lawyer on retainer, and you called that lawyer like, yo, I'm about to do a song with this artist. That lawyer would be like, yo, stop playing on my damn phone, man.
I charge $150 an hour.
Right. When you got some real business, call me back.
A lawyer is for contracts, negotiations. Yeah. That's really when if it's any kind of business deal, but if I haven't got to the deal, I don't need the lawyer.
And also, because I can see somebody saying, well, if I get with an artist and I don't, I want to make sure it's listed right, so I'm going to draw up a contract. And not that type of contract.
Split sheets. You can get them online for the
Yeah, you could legal zoom that. You could find templates for that. A lawyer is for like, basically it has to be something that's going to make some money.
Yeah.
Like it has to be something that's going to, you could look at it and be like, all right, there's some money involved in this. That's when your lawyer is going to get involved. But yeah, if you like, yo, somebody hit me on Instagram and I need a contract to send to them, he going to hang up on you.
Yeah. I would focus on making a product. What you're saying is like, it's like when people be like, oh, I can't start a business because I don't have an LLC. Well, it's like you get the LLC because you want the business to be, you
legit.
need to get it. You know what I'm saying? But if you don't have a business, it's kind of pointless.
Yeah.
You
got to have some type of proven concept to know if you even want to spend the money to make an LLC.
Exactly. So when you get the proven concept, then you go get that. But until then, you got to worry about creating and building something.
Yeah, and don't be that meticulous with every small thing in the beginning because you're turning everything into a huge production. No pun intended.
That's right.
And you're gonna burn yourself out and be very tired. So hook up with the artist, man. Make the song. Just collab, and then when things get for real,
Then
you can consider getting a lawyer, and you'll know when you got some business that's worth getting a lawyer about or getting a manager about.
that's facts. And then if you somebody better call. That's all I got. But and if you're worried about splits with the artist, man, go online, go to Google, type in split sheets. Very simple. You can get them everywhere. When's the last time you filled out a split sheet? Because most of the people we work with, we already know what it is. So it's like,
it's been a minute. It's been. When the last time you registered a song online?
myself.
Yeah, it's been a minute, right? Hello, representative. I'd like to register a song, please.
Maybe the guy said you changed up is eating Tide Pods. He said we grew up together, so he might have been one of the people that got passed out.
Get knocked out at the bus stop.
Yeah. East Coast, you could use songsplits.com. So there you go. See Artist Show recommended songsplits.com.
There you go.
I don't know if did I read about Ed Sheeran writing Khalid songs?
No.
Oh. Well, he said Ed Sheeran's making money writing too. He did that Khalid track.
I believe it.
Shout out to Khalid too. I like him.
Yeah.
He got some dope records.
Yeah, I'm terrible with this.
He makes like wholesome R&B slaps.
Wholesome R&B.
Yeah,
slap.
he's like you ever see like they got like BT Gems and like they got like a one that's like Disney.
Oh yeah.
It's like he makes all the hot joints for that kind of lane, like
just real that you can play around.
Yeah, it's
moms
like
and 6-year-olds and stuff like that.
Yeah, I wouldn't have no stress playing that at like a kid's party or something, because it's like it ain't really gonna be no cursing in it.
Ain't gonna be too spicy.
Yeah, it's just overall everybody's gonna kind of like this record.
Okay.
Yeah,
Shout out
much
to
needed.
Shout out to Khalid.
Because as a DJ, bro, it's hard playing. Dog, it's hard. Dog, I had to DJ a party for a certain celebrity, right? It was their niece's party, right?
Right.
That was the hardest gig I ever played. Because you don't know how hard it is playing for 4 or 5-year-old kids and not playing anything.
Yeah. What are you playing?
It can be clean, but all these songs are like
they're very suggestive.
Yeah, or the beeps be mad like kiss my mother. You know what I mean? So it's like what he's saying,
and the kids are like, hey, I know that.
Right. I just played Salento 30 times. Salento.
Speaking of certain celebrities, I don't think that's ever gonna happen.
No. Oh no, baby.
Oh no, what are you calling?
What do you think about Mike Posner walking across the world? How do you think this affects his music career?
I don't think it does. I'm just glad he made it so I can stop hearing about this man walking across the United States. My man got bit by a snake.
I was about to say, didn't he get bit by something?
All types of stuff. It was for a good cause, though. I believe it was for a good cause.
His career? I mean,
That's a
cause.
Kanye type cause, but I think it's for a charity too, man. But shout out to him. If anything, I imagine it got him more in shape.
Oh yeah.
I mean, you can't really walk across the country and not.
He had that castaway beard.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he had that. I've been in the woods.
Looking at us.
You ready? We're gonna walk across America for awareness. Soundoracle.net, the producer kit.
Nah. We gotta do something cooler than walk across America. We gotta do something else across America. I was gonna say something spicy.
We're gonna take them scooters across Atlanta.
Oh, there we go.
We just stop and drop that damn one
Get
another one.
Oh yeah, the scoot, man.
Yeah. Scoot. Ray J, Scooty Bikes. Hook us up, bro.
Scoot.
Yeah. We gonna go from Gwinnett to Delta. Oh man.
Scooters.
They're worse than the Miami Dolphins. Oh yeah. Oh man, the Warriors. Sorry for you, IDK. Especially I know you.
That's his team.
He's from the Bay, man.
Yeah. Hey, listen, bro. They worse than the Dolphins. Yo, my team sucks because we beat the Dolphins, but they almost tied at the end. We was crushing them.
Dang, son.
Put like this, my team gets beat every week. We played the Dolphins. They was showing out. We scoring touchdowns. Whole team in the end zone taking fake photos, showing off. That's how you know you playing a terrible team. And they almost came back and beat us.
NBA has 82 game seasons. Why is everybody in panic mode? Think about it. I'm gonna put it in music terms, right? Say who's popping production wise right now? Who do you think is like the top? This is
Right now, is Takey still there?
Take you to
London.
London, and let's say Hitmaker, and
Yep.
they just all disappeared for a second, right? So it's wide open, right? The top guys is gone away for a second, and everybody got a chance, and every placement that you get counts towards you getting to this goal. That's why I guess everybody's playing so hard. You know what I mean? It's like it's why you never know, and then playoffs, it's about how many games you won and.
I do hate the fact that it's an 82 game season.
Oh, I love it.
As a football fan, I'm totally disgusted.
Oh, I love it, dog. I'm an NBA TV shawty, dog.
People are like, yo, NBA is back finally. I'm like, that shit was just here like 2 weeks ago. Meanwhile, I hit football season, man, we halfway through. I'm like, shit just started.
Yeah, I love it, dog. I've been watching all the games.
I got to get into it this year, man, because I don't get my sports fix. The football season is so short, man.
The Wu-Tang Saga is great, too. Very cool.
It is pretty good. I watched it all. It's over now. It's 10 episodes in the first season. I don't know if they're going to do a second season, but I imagine they would have to. Because it's kind of like they just started getting into whatever the shit is going to be about. But it started off, I was like, oh no. Then I was like, okay. By the end, I was like, all right, when the next season comes out? Yeah.
When I seen Rizzo on Snowfall, I was excited.
Yeah.
Because he talked like
on everything.
Yeah.
Man.
He got a good agent.
Yeah.
Let's see. Appreciate that free download, guys. Really appreciate you taking care of us. Tristan Sound Open. Hey. If y'all haven't, man, go to the link in our bio. Halloween kit is still available.
Yes, it is.
And then once we take it off, it's gone. So
yeah, you know how we do. When it's gone forever. You can't hit us like, yo, I missed it. I even sent out another email about that shit today.
You sound like Jay-Z. When a good girl's gone,
she's gone forever. Hope she gonna mourn forever.
Let's see. It's so sad that John. Yeah.
Yeah.
I ain't want to read the rest, man. That's gonna make me sad.
And where my love goes.
You better. You know the funniest part of that song is when the girl come in. Is like, I've changed. I've really changed. Oh man. Yo, his original karate scenes was hilarious.
Oh, talking about Dolomite. Arguably the worst editing ever. And that was a lot of blaxploitation films.
Oh, you talking about the original Dolomite?
Yeah.
Oh, I've never seen it.
Dog, have you ever seen like any of the footage of blaxploitation films? So like it'd be like somebody punching and then it'd be like a cut scene and then it'd be like a person on the floor and shit. Like the editing was terrible. But in this joint, they even explain like, oh man, we don't know nothing about. I don't know nothing about that. We just here to make a movie. Yeah, it was that.
Trizza got a track on Superfly, I believe. Yes, me and Young Diego. Oh, first, happy birthday to my bro, man.
Oh, it's his birthday?
Young Diego. I gotta call him after this.
Oh shit, man! Happy birthday!
Y'all go on Diego's page. Tell him happy birthday, man. Tell him the podcast sent him.
Happy birthday, HBD King.
Hey. But yeah, me and Young Diego Ave and Rico Love did a song on the Superfly movie. Crazy enough, I've never seen the movie. I just skipped to my part where I was like, oh, my record's in there. And then I skipped to the end to see my name in the credits. And I was like, all right, cool.
Yo, that's...
I mean, I don't really watch too much TV, so it's kind of,
I can see that.
Yeah. One day I'm going to watch it.
No, you're not. You're never going to watch it.
Let's see. I think the push 2 is oh, yeah, I read that. Can't find a reason for reason based on any other dolls.
Damn, can't find a reason for reason.
Damn. I got muscles like Superman's train. I'm not mad at that, bro.
Me either.
I'm not mad at that, bro.
Listen, man.
I like things. I like how it's percolating.
Man, listen, man. We just out here in the world just trying to be bigger and better and all that good
Computers
stuff.
putin'.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's see. Oracle, it would also be awesome to see all options and Wave for samplers like it does for Simpler.
Wait, can you? I think you... No, you can't. Yeah, you're right. I think it would also be awesome too to see more moving wave display like you can in the native Ableton stuff, like in the Echo and in the EQ. Cause it's not like when you EQ and you can see your waves moving and then you adjust it and you see what it's doing to the wave. I think that's fire shit. Gotcha. That's a really good suggestion actually.
I've had people disappear on me once they got famous. I mean,
well, that's what that's what they're supposed to do.
Yeah.
But you can't expect somebody to grow, expand. You say it's a rise to the top. Well, that is indicative of movement, and you're moving away from wherever you went. As long as there was no like malice from the person, like, because sometimes you'll get taken away from things.
That's true.
I mean, that's just what happens.
And being famous comes with responsibilities, and responsibilities come with time. And you know what I mean. So it's like, you know, I mean, it is a high possibility they're just an asshole.
That is true. It does happen.
It could happen. You know what I mean? It's people that just, you know,
yep,
they just get, you know, on some different shit. But sometimes it's like, you know, people just don't understand the circumstance. Man, I know when I was dog, I got an internship, and people was like treating me different. I'm like, dog, I'm an intern, bro. Like, I ain't even doing that yet.
Oh, you mean the people that you grew up with in Jersey? They was,
yeah.
they
BX. Wakanda. In my high school in Wakanda.
Yeah, people will do that.
The concept of fame freaks me out. I think it changes some people. You know what?
It changes everybody.
Yeah, it changes. But don't be afraid of it.
Mm-mm.
Man, embrace it.
Yeah, I mean, you don't have to be famous,
Yeah.
but at the same time, don't be so adverse to fame that you start sabotaging your success.
That's facts.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm with you on that. Nobody wants to be. Well, some people want to be famous.
What's wrong with change?
You're supposed to change.
You're supposed to.
Everything changes.
You ever go back to like people you went to high school with, and then they wearing the same stuff, and you looking at them like, bro, what is going on? They act the same. Bro. It's like, yo, I'm in a time warp. So you don't. People who don't change necessarily is the people I would be more afraid of.
Yeah, and those are the people that you're gonna clash with because they still want to talk to you like you still you high school you. Yeah, no, everything changes and everything should change. Most people fear change. What people should fear is not changing at all.
Put your eyes, go be great, man. Be out here. Don't put yourself out there. As a who is it? Oh, a famous poet says, "Make mistakes, get messy." Miss Frizzle, Magic School Bus. Remember that. Remember that. That stuck with me, dog, as a kid. Miss Frizzle was like, yo, make mistakes, get messy. I'm like,
that's a fact.
True. Make mistakes, get messy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're gonna move, and also one of the best ways to move, man, you gotta make big goals. I see a lot of people out here making small goals.
Yeah, that's an issue. Oh, that's what because the new year's coming around.
Yeah.
How do you think people should prepare for 2020?
Well, keeping with the theme of goals, make big, specific goals. I see people making small, specific goals and then big, broad goals. Mm-hmm. But, like for instance, a big, broad goal would be, I want to double my income. Mm-hmm. A big, specific goal would be, how can I double my income in 6 months? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the mindset that you really need to go with. Or, because a lot of people are like, how can I boost or increase my income by 5%? Oh, yeah. Next week. Like, nah, try to figure out how to double it. And not only how to double it in 6 months. Imagine what type of creative things you're going to come up with doing that. And even if you don't double it in 6 months, you'll far surpass that 5% increase just because you're trying to do something so audacious that you may even double it in 6 months. And once again, it goes back to what we were saying earlier. Now, once you pull that off, that's your new comfort zone. Mm-hmm. So now doubling your income in 6 months is like your thing.
Facts.
Like, oh no, I know how to do that. But if you have a increase my sales by 5% type of mentality, you're going to 5% your way out of your comfort zone instead of doubling your way out of your comfort zone. And I think that should really be the mindset going into 2020. That amongst other things.
And if you listen to like Tony Robbins is like, how do I double my income in 6 months and enjoy myself while doing it?
Right.
That should be your, you know what I'm saying?
Because think about the things you're going to come up with.
Yeah. Because if you just thinking about how I can double my income, it's lots of ways. But are you gonna enjoy doing it?
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I mean?
That's true.
So you know.
And when and by how and all that good stuff. I think I might put out some mindset
That'd be dope.
tips and stuff like that.
Work from the end. You know what I'm saying? Work backwards.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's my thing.
After we get through this little month, because this month's gonna be crazy business wise for us. We gotta, there's a lot of stuff we gotta do. After that, I'm just chilling and I'm thinking about my goals and I'm refiguring out where I messed up at. I'm looking at what I did good at, calculating.
It's been a crazy year, bro.
Yeah, because there's certain stuff I ain't gonna front. Every year it's like we do really good on certain stuff, and then there's a lot of stuff we be like, man, we was wild.
Yeah, what did we do?
Yeah, because it was one year, dog. We was driving kids like every 2 weeks.
That was last year, last summer.
Yeah, we was driving kids, and we was like, yeah, we wilding with this. All right, we spaced this out a little bit. Let's do this way.
And I think we kind of went too far in the other direction for a hot second. I think we kind of got it.
We got a little pace now. You know what I mean? But it comes with evaluating yourself and looking back and seeing what worked, what didn't work.
Yeah.
Doubling down on what does work.
Yo, and link up, man, with somebody that you can talk about shit with that's also like moving up and going in the same direction. You know, get with some people that's gonna change.
Facts.
Yep.
Bros, I'm watching from South Africa. Shout out to South Africa.
Shout out to South Africa.
Bro, I can't wait to go to South Africa.
What time is it there?
Yeah, what time is it there?
Yeah.
I can't wait to go. One day we pulling up, bro.
South Africa.
I want to go to Africa.
On scooters.
So no, man.
Ooh,
we gonna Mike Pop into Africa now.
What? We gonna scooting across the Atlantic? What you gonna tell me, man?
I hope you can swim. That's what I'm gonna tell you.
I can scoot on water, man.
Man. I don't know much about Atlanta, but is it stick-up season a real thing there? Oh, that's all the time, right?
That's summertime in any major city.
Yeah, but Atlanta. I mean, people do. It's a little gas station thing going around with people robbing gas stations. I mean, but that's
It's everywhere.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's happening in Baltimore.
Shout out to oh my god. Oh man, I just read something that was funny.
I had a couple things that may catapult me. What you got there, buddy?
No, I'm just gonna skip it. Let's keep on going.
Do a horror trap beat, please.
But yeah, shout out to South Africa, y'all.
Facts.
Yo, if we want to come out there and speak, I want to enjoy the vibes. I want to see the scenery.
That seems like one of them places I might not want to come back to.
Right.
Yeah.
Everybody telling me Africa is lit, dog.
Africa is dope. You gotta go to Paris too.
Oh, I got to.
Yeah, I'm mad I miss Paris this year. I'll be there next year though, man.
Fame didn't change those folks. They became what they always were. Just like money. Money don't really change you.
Nope.
You just become more of what you are. So if you're an asshole, you're just gonna be more of an asshole.
There you go. Exactly.
Yeah, but change is good. And fame is. I don't want people to think like. To me, I think of fame and like notoriety as two separate things. I don't think of like. I don't necessarily want to be famous. No. I just want to be known for what I do. You know what I'm saying?
Fame is I can't go outside.
Yeah.
Notoriety is being recognized and credited for being whatever you are.
Yo, Contendo said Aqua Team Hunger Force is out of Jersey too. Shout out to you for saying Aqua Team Hunger Force. I hadn't thought about that in a minute.
Damn, you took it back with that one.
Let's see. Oh, thank you. I caught all of that. Thank you. I appreciate your authentic thoughts regarding fame. Yeah, man. We want everybody in this podcast to be great. Go out there and do that thing. And you got to kind of put yourself out there. I hate being on camera.
Yep.
Don't like recording myself.
But we do it every Friday.
I do it every Friday.
And
eventually
Friday.
I'm going to start doing it outside of... Man, I make so many random videos and I just send them to Oracle of like, man, I made this skit and it's funny. Bro,
you should definitely put them out, man.
Yeah, I'm going to. I got a schedule. That's why I meant to ask you what day should I put it out. Because...
Okay. Yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
I got you.
But, you know, it's one of the things, like, you could... To get to certain places, you got to do certain stuff that you're not used to doing.
That's the thing. You got to get outside of your comfort zone. Within, well, not even within reason, but it should make sense.
Yeah.
Don't just do shit for the hell of doing shit. Like, things should make sense.
Yeah. Like, but other people's opinion shouldn't really matter to you. Like me being called a bully or being canceled. It doesn't really care. I don't care.
Oh, you did get canceled.
I did get canceled.
You changed since you've been canceled.
Hey, man. I've won Hollywood.
Yeah.
But that's other people's opinion, so it doesn't really matter. So, you know, I'm going to keep doing me.
I always say, man, at the end of the day, like, when it's your last minute and it's all about to be over, none of that shit is gonna matter. One day it's gonna be too late to do all the shit that you wanted to do and should have done, and then you'll just be regretful. You can cure all that shit right now by doing whatever it is that you need to do, whatever you want to do, whatever you feel that you have to do. Because at the end of the day, why are you trying to seek respect from people you don't even know? You know what I mean? Like, you'll, I don't know. Trying to, and a lot of these people, honestly, look, most of these people that you worry about their opinion, they're assholes anyway. Yeah. And you're trying to get respect from the disrespect.
I stared at the computer screen, the YouTube one specifically.
Yeah, exactly. See, so just ask yourself why you care about what people think. And whatever the answer to that is, ask yourself why about that. And whatever the answer is to that, ask yourself why about that. And then that will let you know exactly why you're afraid of what people think. And I guarantee you, whatever it is going to seem pretty stupid to you at the end of the day. So, man, be yourself, man. Do whatever you got to do. Yeah. Yo, have you seen Godfather Harlem?
No, I haven't. Is that the? Oh, I mean, that's another one on that. I need to make a list of all the stuff I need to watch.
Yeah. I say that to say this is gonna sound fucked up. Forrest Whitaker out here killing it with the lazy eye. Been doing it forever, bro. Now what? No, seriously. What if Forrest Whitaker was like, I don't know, man. People might say some shit about me.
I was dead ass. I was not expecting that one at all.
I'm dead ass,
Who
bro.
threw a curveball on that one?
Like, what? Now what if? I don't know what his first role was, but what if he was like, hey man, people might say some shit about me. My man's out here been killing forever.
Yeah, my dog was a millionaire off the lazy.
Oh, what?
I mean, we all got our stuff to be insecure about.
That's a fact.
Just gotta get over it. I mean, even for myself, as someone who's dealing with this content thing, you know what I mean, trying to jump into the content realm. Shout out to the people that gave me some dope suggestions.
Yeah.
People that's helping with it. You know what I mean? I'm still not sure and I'm still uncomfortable. But then at the end of the day, am I more afraid of what people got to say, or am I more afraid of not accomplishing my goals? I'm way more afraid of not accomplishing my goals.
Cause I'm like, who cares?
Yeah.
Who cares what people got to say?
How do you guys make specific goals? Specifically, how do you know what steps to make to achieve said goal?
Ooh, that's a really good question. Well, first of all, every goal is it's the end of the roadmap. Everything starts with a single step. So here's the thing: every goal is gonna have a certain amount of tasks. So that's one way for you to figure out at least what you should do. So if I want to double my income within 6 months, my first way of thinking is, all right, what are the tasks involved in doing that, and not what should I do. I operate from what can I do right now. That's my thing. I always ask, what can I do right now? It's a concept called the one thing, and it's what is the one thing that I could do right now that will make everything else easier or not even matter. Asking that question a lot helps you figure out the thing to do right now. Also my thing is working backwards. I always work backwards, and you just ask yourself how. You get here, and then you're like, all right, well, what's the step before that? All right, how do I get there? Oh, that's the step before that. Well, how would I do that? You know what I mean? Like, oh, I want to get on TV. Well, I don't know any TV people. All right, well, you need to meet people on TV. Well, how would I do that? Well, you might have to find out where the TV people are. Boom. Okay, so you just work backwards, and then the more you work backwards, that'll at least get you off to a good starting point.
Facts. Let's see. Spacehead said only video he seen me in was that MailChimp commercial, which I didn't want it, I was weird about that one.
Oh, you killed that one.
Yeah, but it's like whenever I end up doing it, I end up doing good. It's just not my natural thing. I'm so used to being behind the scenes that it's weird trying to be the transition of being in front of the camera all the time. But that's something I got to deal with, and it's something that I'm working on.
Is it something you want to do?
Oh yeah. Well, I want the other stuff that comes afterwards. So if I gotta do that, then I'll do that. That's the way I look at it. It's not I don't want to be on camera all day.
Yeah.
I don't want, you know what I mean? But if that's a necessary evil, cool, I'll take it. You know what I mean? And there's nothing wrong with it. It's just, you know, like, it's just like how you were saying earlier about how we have to like talk about more of our accomplishments. It's just, to me, it's just not natural to be like, hey, I've worked with this person.
Right.
Hey guys, I've done this.
It feels weird.
Yeah, it feels weird and it's not natural. And that's kind of how I feel about being on camera sometimes. But it's only unnatural because I'm not doing it enough.
Yeah.
You know?
I wrestle with that too. Shout out to Legion Beats. He's the one that, ever since talking to him, he's like, nah, you gotta turn up on these folks.
Right.
But it's lead me to a place that I'm not dangerous as is. I'm like, man, I just want to beast out on a couple things, man. Like be 100% spicy and
Yeah.
talk your shit. You know what I'm saying?
I'm with it.
Yeah, I don't know. People say that they with that if we actually did that.
No, I'm with it.
Yeah, I'm with it too.
I'm with it.
2020, we turn it up.
Spicy, man. I'm talking shit to everybody. Everybody who talks shit, I'm talking shit back.
Because we operate at about 60% of how we normally are.
Oh, man, they just cut us off early, didn't they?
Oh yeah, they cut us way the fuck off.
Oh.
All right. Well, YouTube,
be safe out there. Don't get bullied. Don't get canceled.
Don't get bullied by Triller.
Yeah.
And you changed since this show's been on.
I went Hollywood, man. Even though I did live in Hollywood, right on Hollywood Boulevard, actually. That's what
Oh,
happened.
you was on the Boulevard?
I lived on Hollywood Boulevard,
you was
bro.
in the
That's
Mecca.
what happened,
You was
bro.
the
I
antithesis,
should
the
have never got
epicenter.
that. When I moved to that apartment on Hollywood Boulevard, right by Thai Town, between Thai and Armenia, little Armenia, I went Hollywood, bro. Dang.
You literally went Hollywood.
I literally went Hollywood, bro. I didn't know until just now, until that random person that doesn't know me pointed it out.
Damn, it's like I don't even know you anymore.
Man,
Shit.